Hello? 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 I'm trying to check. Okay, for a second I was like, I don't even know what I put my settings to. But hi everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, and also happy first. Well, it's April 2nd, so happy yeah, the late night duck show. I was actually thinking if I actually want to call this something else, because I was contemplating in my mind, maybe I want to call these chatting streams like an actual name instead of just doing the usual like just chatting or 𝗓𝗓𝗓 title. So we'll see when that happens. But hello, how's everybody doing? Going back to the ramen thing, oh my gosh, like my guy, well, just to catch people up to speed if you weren't here a little bit earlier, we were talking about what we had for dinner, and then I had said that I had cup noodles, cup ramen, and then I asked what flavor does everyone like, and I see a lot of shrimp, I think I saw, and I saw chicken as well. But I saw like add-ins and what people usually add in. I typically like adding in mozzarella because of the pull and that nice cheese pull when the ramen is done and it's nice and hot on top. But man, I'm slacking on my cooking game and my grocery game, so that is something that I have to do off camera. But not to go too off topic. Duck talk, 𝗓𝗓𝗙𝗥, just 𝗓𝗓𝗓. Oh, 𝗓𝗓𝗓, this is yeah. After what happened yesterday, or it's not really anything too major that happened yesterday, but I did speak a little bit from the heart yesterday, and I truly want to gain my confidence back with talking. So that is why everyone, or a couple of folks, had encouraged me yesterday that maybe I should just try and do just talking stream, even if it's just for 30 minutes or an hour, or if it goes for like 8 hours, who knows. What is my opinion on Paris, the Pokemon? Paris is a bug type. I don't really have any particular opinions on them, like off the top of my head, but it's kind of like a crab, I guess, if you think about it, but also can get a little bit annoying depending on where you see it and where you use it, you know? It can be good or it can be annoying. You really just have to channel it in. But something that I was thinking about too, going back to what you guys were saying, duck talk, 𝗓𝗓𝗙𝗥, just 𝗓𝗓𝗓. I was thinking like duck talk or something along those lines. I would definitely have to think about it and write it down a little bit. As you can see, if you were here yesterday, I was talking about how the first chat box that I made, I didn't really like the fact of how it went down a little bit and then it was like clipping into my hair, and that looked kind of weird. So I made this chat box, but I was also thinking to myself too that I feel like I want a different background. I do hope that I can get a different background in the future too, but I'm also gonna drop my audio just a tad bit because I feel like I'm a little bit loud. I'm gonna... Hello? 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 Oh. Hello? 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 Yeah. Hello? 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 Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Mass distraction. Ooh, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Welcome back, welcome back. But, yeah, so I changed my chatting box so it's a little bit more compact, a little bit more concise. I'm gonna use my duck stand here. I need to make sure I actually have a hand that I made a while ago, but I need to put it in here. And of course the duck is like, woo, woo, it's breaking the realm, and now I lost my mouse. Oh, okay, that duck got yeeted into the abyss. There you go. So yeah, I made this a little bit smaller, and I think it's better this way too. But I was saying to myself that I actually want a more detailed background. I feel like it's about time too that I get a different background, you know? Maybe get some more details in there. Maybe you want to tell a story, right? So Off camera too. Oh my gosh, I need to... Hold on. Maybe you want to tell a story. Maybe you want some scenery. Maybe you want a change of pace, you know? Maybe you just want things to change. And my height is actually going up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. So, off camera too, along with this background, and it was like a super rushed job. What are my favorite YouTubers? Just as a heads up and a rule, I do want to mention again in my rule set that I don't particularly want to talk about like other people outside of the stream. I want the focus to be on this. I know technically it's just me talking about different things, but as of right now, I don't want to mention anybody else and just focus on the things at hand that I wanted to ask, which is like, well, not only is it just talking, but it's also, it's also me getting feedback. So hopefully that is fair. Do look at my rule set. If you haven't looked at it already, I did edit it a little bit. There's one more thing that I need to edit in there, but other than that, I do ask that you look at my rules. How do we check your rules? I've never seen them. Great question. So, depending on where you're watching this, there should be a description box. And if you click on that description box and you scroll a little bit, you should see in there... I'm actually pulling it up right now, so I'm doing it with you. You should see in there my VTuber information, as well as a disclaimer that I do not own this model. It is not mine. And everything else. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? And then right underneath that VTuber information bit, there are all my rules to everything, or rules to the live stream. I will say that if any rules are broken, I will take it upon myself as the streamer, as the one in charge, to either time you out or ban you where I feel it's appropriate, depending on what happened. I think that's fair. Yes, if you are trying to look for the description box, as soon as I'm looking at myself on iPad right now. There's a little ... more button, and if you click on that button, it should pull up the description box there. So no problem at all. I will say that going back to the plate up situation that happened, I think it was Monday. No, I can't even remember, but that plate up situation with those people spamming me, and they were literally spamming nonstop. That was too much. So I just yeeted them out of my stream. So don't be like on that level. That is what I ask. Bold of you to assume we're watching. What do you mean? You have me in my ears like a podcast? What are you doing? You're not supposed to have me in your ears like a podcast. You're supposed... Well, I guess it really depends. I guess, like, if maybe you're playing Fortnite and you're trying to help your team to victory. Get the shopping cart. Get the shopping cart. No. Turn left. And then turn right. And then reload your bullets. But then take out those bullets. That's not the gun you're supposed to use. You're supposed to use a different gun. I can just go on like that, but I will not. Can we ask for your forgiveness if we do so? And you have another question. I guess so. I mean, like, on a serious note about that... On a serious note about like asking for forgiveness and all that jazz, just don't go on the level of the people that were there during the plate up stream, because that was kind of yikers. So that is all I ask. Just don't go overboard. Don't be like that annoying cousin at the junction, you know. Anyways, computer specs. Yes, I did look into my computer specs. I have a 12th gen Intel R. 32 gigabytes it said, but in my mind I had more space than that because I thought I saw a terabyte of space. But when I went into my about, it said 32 gigabytes. And then 64-bit operating system and 64 base processor. Hopefully Hopefully that was all the correct information that I needed to give you. My PC case is of no woo anime girl. It's just a plain case and I put some stickers on it. But one day I would like to have my own PC case that is of me. Yes, and I would also like to have a desk mat that is of me, that is not... No, that is waterproof, because I always spill my stuff on my desk mats and then I have to get rid of them. So I'd like a desk mat that is waterproof. Yes, and I'd like a mouse pad of myself. Yes. And I'd like... Yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of PC. Just the whole Duckie Dove PC setup. That would be awesome. I can't remember the last time I actually watched a stream. It's at least only getting half of my visual attention. Honestly, too, when I was watching other VTubers whenever, I also would have them in the background as I'm trying to do something. The main thing that I was doing actually was journaling, but the thing with journaling is that I've not journaled in a long time. Yeah, where do I check my GPU? Let me know where to check that out, because I don't know where that is. If I had a duck, what would you name your pet duck if you get one? To be honest with you, I don't even think that I want a pet duck, because ducks are actually a lot of maintenance. Like a lot of maintenance. I think with any pet, you need to make sure that you have the time, and it's just a lot of responsibility in general. It's a lot of responsibility to take care of an animal. If you see, I feel like that question, it also depends on the day, because the first thing that came to my mind was Ralph, but it really depends. Like, maybe on a Saturday I might name it the Ultimate Destroyer Max 3 Ultimate Destroyer 3379427, you know? Depends. It really depends on the day. And then let me double check, because I realize now too that I could have told you as I'm streaming what my computer specs probably are. Yes, the Ultra Duck Star Destroyer. That is probably the best name. Is it gonna yeet me off my computer if I do this? Like, will stream pause? Oh, yikes! Can you still hear me? Hold on. Maybe I do it a different way. Hold on, Sorrow. I'm just gonna look back in settings and do it the way that I was doing it before. GPU. Version installed on experience. Oh yikes, don't do that. Don't do that, Linda. System. Are you looking at system info? Yeah, I was looking at system info, because what I googled was go to system info and then you go to about and it tells you the device specifications and all that fun jazz. Task manager performance. Task manager performance. Let me see really quick. Task manager. Performance. GPU is a Nvidia GeForce something. Yes. Nvidia GeForce something. GeForce R. Yeah, hopefully. Oh yeah, art. A Nvidia 3070. 3070 is my hello person. It's 3070. That is the one. Yes. Big bro, like I said, big bro went on the PC website, and he basically built the PC. He was talking to Nichan number 2 about what I probably needed, and So it's big bro, like 𝗍𝗏 number 1. He knows his computer parts and his computer stuff. So literally claps off to him. He is based. Both of them are based in their own ways, but he set me up really good. So I'm thankful for that too. But let me not get too off topic. What I wanted to ask and what I was trying to hint at before was I was kind of tired of this plain looking background, this blue one, and we'll see how I feel and how you guys feel. I just wanted to ask for opinions. So really quick, because you know I'm over here running on I don't even know what to call my budget, but I wanted to make a background that had a little bit more stuff to it. So instead of this background, I wanted to propose this background really quick. Oh my gosh, debut stream for a background. Look. This was the second background that I made. I wanted to add some more details. I know this definitely looks like this is an April Fool's joke, but it truly isn't, because I wanted to add some stuff in with like a little bit more dimension, and then I can also shrink myself here. Let's find that you can see my Tias and Tamiras. I really don't mind, but YouTube does, so I'm just gonna take Duck and censor that for you real quick. Like, see, everything looks so nice and fun. There are no duckies underwater, sadly enough, but you know, there's a little bit more detail, a little bit more oomph to this background. It literally feels like a 𝗓𝗙𝗥 design. So yeah, I was thinking about like this versus the one that we've normally been using, which is this one. And yeah, I actually made one. Oh yeah, look at this one, the black. I like this one too. This one is so nice, huh? There's also this one with the I made an easel, but I realized too that the easel is not gonna work, because if someone types a really long message, like this has to be a little bit smaller here, and then on top of that, if someone types like a really long message like how I typed beforehand, testing with a lot of words this time, testing, if I just copy paste that and enter it here, like it's not really gonna fit that well. I put this together really speed, really new. I was like, this is a fun option, this easel. Although, you know, I really just put it together not too long ago. But I know to myself too that this is like this regular background. Where is it? This one is not really my cup of tea. I don't know. I feel like I've outgrown it. That could be, I don't even know if outgrown is the wrong word, but I really wanted to ask between this one, and then of course I would have to make my model a little bit bigger so nothing cuts in. So it would be something like this. Yeah, nothing really cuts in besides like my hair there. I'm trying to get the chat box back. Yeah, dig clip. I need to resize it is why. There we go. And then I would also again have to make myself a little bit more big. You're a big woman, Dove. You're a big woman. So it would be something like this. So nothing gets clipped, or so let's I'm gonna put a poll up for those of you that want to poll / I can get responses. Or there's this one where I can shrink my model down. This is gonna be number 2, choice 2. I can shrink my model down a little bit, and then also, hey, welcome in, how you doing? Shrink my model down a little bit, and then you have this here, and I can make chat a little bit more big. So I'm gonna put up a poll right now to ask which one you guys like. Don't worry about my opinion. I'm just trying to figure out what you guys like. It's also me knowing to myself too that I do hopefully get a better background. The blankless of the original just fits well for just chatting. Let me see. The water, yeah, this one feels nice to have a change and have some like details in there. I really wanted to try and make like a bedroom scene, and I was like, well, you see my drawing capabilities now, so you know what kind of crayon crayon sort of background you're gonna get if you want me to commission my own room once again for free from me. Which background for chatting to use? I'm actually gonna get to what you're saying, Sarah, really quick. The usual one, the usual blue one. Ocean, fish, wowie. Wowie, love, wowie. Yes. Alright, that poll should be up and running. And someone's gonna be like, I like the third option. What's a third option? Oh, you know, just plain darkness. Yes. This one is also really suitable for nighttime, huh? This does feel like something different and a half too. A dark one. But it also makes it feel like, what is going on here? I see you put your name. Yeah, I put my name there because I made it, and also I was like, I need to make sure that I credit my own work to myself. It's so nice when you make your own work and then you get to put your handle there, but also I'm also what's the word? I don't know if sponsoring myself is the right word. I am branding myself. If someone asks what's my social, it's right there in the upper right hand corner. Yes. Dove in the void. Ah yes, dove in the abyss. Yes. What goes on in the abyss? What is back here? What is back here besides nothing? I do not know. I will vote the second one, but will that also include a fitting chat background that is hand drawn too? I actually was debating if I should, like, let's say I do something like this, right? Or I keep this. Would you prefer it that I have like a chat background, or would you prefer it plain like this? That is the second question that I would have had, depending on if this ocean one was the winner, which it looks like right now that people are liking the ocean one over the same usual one. It feels nice when things change too, right? I really like the I really like the change, switching from this and our usual this to something with a little bit more detail to it. That's really nice and swell and dandy. And this obviously is gonna have to shrink a little bit more too. The chat background ties it together. I think the whiteboard fits the background, but not for being the chat box itself. You mean probably this part, right? This little easel sort of situation. Yeah, I would have to. Another thing too, if I change the height just to make this a little bit more skinny. I want to see. Oh yikes. Hold on. If I make this, it's really just playing around with numbers and ratios at this point. Oh. Okay, what if I make this 400? And yikes. The whiteboard, yeah. I made sure too, because my first inkling or my first instinct was to... Hello, 7, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully everything is well and swell. My first instinct was this all together. I'm gonna turn off VTube Studio on the stand. But this here all together was my first instinct with the easel, and usually I don't save my Photoshop stuff in like Photoshop format. So what I was thinking to myself was, maybe I can save this as its own background and then take this off, and then that will become this, and then I would ask you guys for opinions if you like it like this, or if you would prefer to have, like, actually have a space where you can see chat. Because there are more details here. You can see I didn't draw a face on this little guy here because he was blocked by the chat. So he doesn't have a face. The chat's alive. Oh my gosh. Ah. Alright. So there's that. Put VTube Studio on my stand back up. There you go. So yeah. This is what's gonna happen with this. So with the let me put up another poll to ask really quick, and then we're also gonna talk about like fan names and things of that nature. Let's see. Let's end poll. So it looks like the consensus is for the fishies background. So sorry to the one person that voted for the usual blue one. Hopefully it'll live in your heart forever and ever. Love forever. But we're gonna start another one. Ocean background. Does chat have ocean background? Do I add in a specific chat box? And then this is yes. Yes, please. And then nar. It needs a matching background. Well, that's the thing, right? Because the reasoning behind the easel was I feel like it works with what's going on here, and I feel like it has a quirkiness to it, you know? This easel situation, but I can't have anything that's something like this. I would probably have to make it a little bit more rectangular, looking at how chat is right now. So it'd probably be similar to, how do I say this? If anyone in here watches SpongeBob, I know a lot of folks don't like SpongeBob / aren't really too particular SpongeBob, but here's my point. You know the Krabby Patty menu? How it kind of like comes down with one line here and then one line here and then it's a rectangle? I was thinking maybe that can work for chat in terms of like a chat box or a chat bubble. It looks like people do want, yeah, like the sign for the Krabby Patty menu. That's what I was thinking about having instead of the easel, just so this is the chat box itself will comply to these dimensions that you see here, and I can probably make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Also know that I'm not an artiste in any way, shape, or form, so it is gonna be in my crayon vibes, crayon aesthetic sort of situation. What I can do for right now is text. I want to make like a box. I wonder. Nah, that's not gonna allow me to do that. Oops. Yes. But yeah, that is my... The easel isn't big enough and the easel is slightly... Yeah, I think in general, talking about being big enough, the thing is that with that easel, even if... Well, the diagonal part, yes. But also if the easel came out in like a regular rectangle, like let's say I didn't make it diagonal and it was still a regular rectangle, I feel like it would have clipped into my hair regardless. So that's why I was like, maybe I'll just go ahead and not worry about it too much, but also comply to this shorter rectangle situation. And maybe it's like a side. I think that is fair and it will work out a little bit more. And I'll add in my Dove touch and write OMG it's me or something silly on it. I think that's fair. Yeah. It looks like everyone is... How many people voted? 8. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes because last time it had 9, this time it has 8. So, oops. That is that with that. And we can stay in the void for a little bit if you guys like the void though. Just gonna test. Yes. Go ahead and test whatever you feel like testing or need to test. Tonight it's just really the void and us together in harmony, but the fire nation doesn't attack. The eyes emoji. Yes, the eyes. The next thing that I wanted to talk about, which we kind of touched on, but we didn't really touch on, was a fan name or a fan name or group that everyone wanted to be called. The thing is that I can say Patito Pals, but if someone asks me if I'm Spanish, I'm gonna have to say no. The ducklings, yeah, I like calling you guys ducklings too. It must be. Another thing that is a problem for me right now. It's not really like a problem for me, but I have to check on this person. There is another duck VTuber that I don't know if she necessarily started, but I've been seeing her on Twitter, and I don't want to mesh any of my stuff with hers is the thing. So let me check, because before you know, you guys are called ducklings, and then someone's gonna tell her, oh my gosh, but we're the ducklings, and then it's like, hold on, oh no. The Eggies? You want to be called Eggies? You know what's so sad? I can't even spell her name. I feel like the Dovelings. There's also someone that's a Dove VTuber that I think is their fan base is called Dovelings. I got distracted. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll on Twitter and see if I can find this person back. It's funny how you're trying to look for something and then you can't find it, but when you're not looking for it, you can find it. Isn't that kind of crazy? The egghead? Do you want to be an egghead with me? Together in harmony? No, I don't want to call you guys eggheads. I want to call you all something that is something nice, you know? Rather than egghead. The way that I have been using egghead has not been friendly. Where is this woman? Please, where is this woman? I saw her the whole day today, and now I don't even know where she is. Hello? Maybe if I search up duck VTuber. She's a rubber ducky VTuber. Oh, there's a lot of duck VTubers. Oh, help. Oh, yes, this is her. She has a nice, logo and stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to look, and I don't actually see anything. I just see a general, an art, and a Oshi tag. Rubber tub buddy? Rubber tubby buddy. Okay. Comrade Ducks? Don't you think Comrade Ducks is a little bit too long? I didn't see anything on her end, so we're in the I think we're in the clear for a name. It's kind of crazy that I'm about to be at a year, and it's only now that I'm trying to. I don't even think that only now is the thing, but it's now that we're trying to. It's now that we're coming together as a community, as a friendship, as a group, as the Duck Alliance to come up with something. Comrade Ducks. The Eggies. I still like the Eggie. Who said Eggies? It's Cat. Cat said Eggies. The Waddlings. The Ducks. I would love to say Ducks, but if I say the Ducks, then that's something different. So it can't be that either. Ducky Dove. And her... You like waddlings? Not enough flow? Hi. If any... for now, I think I can end this poll. Oh, 11 votes. Nice. So everyone wants a chat box. Yes. Alright. So good to know. So I will try my best to make a chat box. Do know that it's going to be in my style. My artist that is not paid and needs to get paid. And she will get paid. That artist is going to make that box for me. Chat box. I have a notebook open right now, so I'm trying to write down where I can. Chat box on ocean background. There are many names for a group of ducks. The most common collective of nouns are a flock, a battling, a brace, a paddling, a plump, or a raft. Interesting. The flock. I'm about to curse and say the effing flock. What's up, my flock? Yeah! I'll just do that really hard. That'd be nuts, though. I'm just getting rid of all the kids at that point. It's really gonna be dove after night or duck at night with that. The flock. Ducky Dove. What do I even call you guys? You see, the thing is that I like the plump pals? No. The paddling pals? No. Well, the paddling pals sounds like we're gonna go on a canoe and row together too at the same time, you know? I don't even know. Let's see, the thing is that I booted up Mario Party on the Switch and I tried to do that canoe game and I could not get through it. I think I was screaming the whole time too, so no paddling or rafting. Let's see. I'm also gonna Google. That is a good thing that you did, Kat, so thank you for Googling. Google truly is your best friend. A group of ducks. Name. Or... ducklings. I saw ducklings as well. A flock, a raft, waddling. Ducks are known to be very vocal birds, so any perceived threats are promptly shared with their fellow flock members, ensuring the whole group is aware or alert. A brood. Okay. A group of baby ducks is sometimes called a flock as well. A group of ducks in the water is called a raft. They got this name because when ducks gather closely in the water, they resemble a raft. When on land, the baby ducks in a group are called a brood because the parents brood their young in a net. I ain't brooding y'all for nothing. No brood. No, nah, I ain't your mom. No. Cooch about to ask me again if I'm your mom. The brood, yeah. I think brood has a negative connotation to it. For those of you who have or know English as your first language, or even if it's not your first language and you know English pretty well, you know when someone says that like you're a brood or a broad, I feel like it has a negative sort of connotation to it, so I don't think that brood is the correct or is the word that I would prefer to call you all. Alright, let me see. Flocks. I really like the Patito Pals. Is that so silly? The Patito Pals. But also my little ducky, ducky. What about Peckins? The Peckins? Is that... Oh yeah, you know what? I can look up different breeds of ducks. And then maybe make a pun off of that. If I can do that. We can try the nuggies. Ah, no. I am banned from saying, well, not banned from saying nuggies, but I don't think I want to do, chicken nuggets or anything in the chicken nugget or nuggies, spectrum. Brood has multiple meanings, but yeah. There's mallards, there's the canvasback, there's the whistling ducks, there's the marbled ducks. Let me see what else is going on here. A good old mallard, the Aylesbury, the Black East Indian, the Silver Appleyard, the Indian runners. What's up, my duck runners? Are you all running a marathon? A 𝗩𝗡𝗥𝗢𝗥, a magpie, a Swedish blue, a buff 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗙𝗕𝗥, a buff Oregon. Oh yeah, that's two of the same thing. White caul ducks, a pekin, and a crested duck. There's a lot of things. The mouths, the bills. You guys want to be called Bill? Hey Bill, what's up? Hey Bill, what's up? How you doing, Bill? What's up, Bill? The dove bills? I think just Bill. My friend really likes the ruddy ducks. The ruddy ducks? That sounds like we're a whole sports team and a half. Like I would need like a hockey outfit. I don't even play hockey too. Though. Let me put up that ocean background before it's just us in the void this whole time. Wait, what is too long, Bill? That would be a funny inside joke. Nothing much, Bill. How are you, Bill? Yeah, I'm doing well, Bill. How's it going, Bill? Bill. Yeah, you're just Bill. You're just Flipper. You're just a waddle. You're just a beak. Let me also look different or duck anatomy. Duck anatomy. I want to see like a diagram with parts and see if I can call you a certain part. Call you. The feathers. Birds of a feather flock together. The chops. The feet. The bum diddly umptious feet. I'm trying to look here. Still, it's rump. The fluff. The fluff. The fluff. Hi, Bill. What's up, Bill? How are you doing, Bill? Do you let me start a poll. I think let's put Bill on there because you know why not? What to like a fan name? Fan name. What to be called? Wait, I'm gonna do it once I get more options. I think Bill can be one. Bill can be an option because why not? The Bills. What else? I like something with feathers, but I don't know if I add something in front, it's gonna be like a little bit too much, you know? Like too long. I feel like feathers in itself feels long, so adding something in the front might be a little long too. The dove loves is also a little bit too long. You see, the thing is that we must win ducklings. Bill Dove, the ducky girl. Bill Dove, the ducky dove. Dove. That would be so much fun. I'll put ducklings down too. Friendship ending with duckling. Bill is my new friend. Oh my gosh. All right, and then I will look for, I'm trying to think of a third option. The thing is with simplicity. Simplicity can take you a long way. Meaning simplicity in names and things like that. I can also call you guys quacks. Quacks. Quack. The quack pack? The quack pack? Do you want to be called a quack pack? What's up, quack pack? And then everyone responds back with a quack. And then someone says pack. And then it's like quack pack, quack pack, quack pack, quack pack. Actually, that takes like a whole, like I would Donald? I'm not gonna call you guys Donald. No Donald. You like quacks. I sometimes too when I joke, or not really joke, but I did joke about this in the Monster Hunter Stories Let's Play that I started up, or the live stream, but I had said that if I ever, and maybe I will one day, when I get my doctor outfit, I would be duckie_dove.phd, a pretty heckin' duck, and then I would be a quack of a doctor. Wink. I still struggle with winking a little bit, but wink. Include that wink in there because you know what I mean when I say a quack doctor. It means that I'm not a real doctor. Wink. The Dovelac? Dovelac kind of sounds like a medication, don't you think? Why does it sound? It does sound like a medication for something. Dove Aid. The double eye wink. Ah yes, look at me double wink with my eyes. crazy. I can do that, actually. Yeah, that works. You can see my eye kind of twitching. What did I say? I said the quack pack. I'm still gonna write it in. Might as well. Quack pack. The quack pack. And then it's our medication. I'm your medication for what? For what though would I be your medication for? It is out medication. Out. Ay. People ask how is Bill, but not where is Bill. Bill's lost. They need help. I think all the dollar bills are gonna come. I guess the dollar bills. The outside. Oh my gosh. It is all but a dream. The fan name / group name. The bills. The ducklings. And then the quack pack. The quack pack rhymes. Ducky, dove, and her. Yeah, I like the fact that it rhymes too. Let's go, quack pack, let's go. Quack pack, quack pack, quack pack. Quack pack, quack pack, quack pack. Quack pack is on the attack. Quack pack is on the attack. Quack. Dove and her quack pack. Dove and her quack pack. They're on the attack. Let's go, quack pack. Let's attack them. Yeah, dove, yeah. Go, quack pack, go, yeah. Quack pack, quack pack. Quack pack will stay in my heart. Who knows? I might end up using it too. So we'll see. I'm seeing right now that Bills is winning. Bill, I think, question mark? Yeah, Bills is winning right now. Ducklings is trying. A lot of people like Bills. Yeah, Bill is going pretty hard. Do it for the memes? Which one? The Quack Legion? That is a reference to something, isn't it? Let's just alternate between all three. But it looks like... Oh, people are still voting here. It looks like not a lot of people really care for Quack Pack all too much, and I'm saying that because okay, I'm actually like looking at this in real time, and it's crazy because it was between Bills and Ducklings, but it looks like right now that Bills is taking the higher reach over the Ducklings. Oh, but someone pushed up Ducklings again. All right, so it's between Bill and Ducklings. Quack Pack is like slacking a little bit behind. What's wrong, Quack Pack? I think Panda is right. We can alternate between all three. I guess that is true, and then something might dominate too. For now, I can call you the Bills, if anything. Bill just makes me think of a sports team. Yeah. There is a sports team called the Bills, isn't there? The Bills. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills. It's a football team. Canada? Based in Niagara Falls. Okay. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills. I like the idea of chat being a hive mind entity named Bill. It's just so random, huh? It's like literally the most random thing. Hey Bill, how's it going? Oh, not much, Bill. How you doing, Bill? What's up, Bill? Nothing much, Bill. How you doing, Bill? How's it going, Bill? Oh, my day was all right, Bill. How was your day, Bill? Oh, you know, I was just feeding my wife, Bill, with my son, Bill, and we were having a Bill of a time. Bill with Bill on Bill Action. Yes, Bill. The Dove Bills of Connecticut. Oh my goodness gracious. Bill is a state of being that chat is trying to achieve. It looks like... Well, actually, no, because someone was trying to push up Ducklings there. It truly is more between Bills and Ducklings. We'll see. How's the wife Bill and the little Bills? Oh, it's just okay, Bill. Bill on Bill Action. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Someone's gonna come in here and be like, hi, Ducky Dove. My name is Bill. Hi, Bill. Nice to meet you. Today's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Bill. Can you wish me a happy birthday? No. Okay, besides that, I'd like to actually ask you for a favor. It's not really a favor, but I wanted to tell you about the story of how we met. Sure, go on. Well, the thing is that because you called everyone Bill, I actually met my wife here and her name is Bill. No way. And because we found each other through your live stream, I was like, my name is Bill. and the other ones, and my name is Bill too. And then we were like, oh my gosh, it looks like we have a lot in common. And you just brought a Bill and Bill together, and we became 2 Bills. And now we have a little Bill, and we're now a happy Bill family. All thanks to your live streams, Duckie Dove. Oh, thank you very much. Hi Bill, I'm Bill. Oh, hi Bill, how you going, Bill? No way, Bill, I'm also Bill. Oh my gosh, romance? Romance? Ay. It's kind of the Bill. I think the Bill thing is just kind of funny at this point. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up for a couple more minutes before I end. Can you believe almost an hour has passed already? Honestly, like, I truly, on one side, it feels like I can't believe that an hour has passed, but at the same time too, it's like, I feel with 𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗡 and coming in here to chat, one thing is that you have to be a little bit prepared, and I did have some stuff that I prepared for all of you to talk about, so that's very good. I'm very thankful too that it looks like it's almost an hour too, so I have to do this more often. I was seeing too that if you go in front of the camera, let's say every day, I don't know if it's really gonna be every day. Maybe you know what? At some point, it's going to be every day. Well, would you look at that? I come every day to come and talk to you guys, and I get super chats and all that fun stuff. But if you come on the camera and talk every day, you get better at speaking and your speaking capability. So if I can continuously do that every day, that would honestly be a really nice thing for me, so I can, you know, improve and grow and all that fun jazz. When the joke answer ends up winning, it's for the memes. No, I know how certain people... Yeah, well, the thing is that with Bills, I know right now it feels like a little bit of a joke. We'll see how it goes later on, and I probably will switch to ducklings, or I will switch to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, as Panda was saying a little bit earlier, that maybe we can alternate between the 3 and see which one fits. It looks like ducklings probably got another vote here. Yes, someone voted 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Hello, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. All right, I'm gonna keep it up just for a little bit more to see. Does it ever feel kind of strange being a VTuber but still being on camera, but sometimes you forget that you're a model and the camera is for movement? That is a packed question. Let me read that again. Being a VTuber but still being on camera, but sometimes you forget that you're a model. Forget that you are a model and the camera is for movement. Does it ever feel kind of strange being a the way I'm about to read this like 12 times. Does it feel kind of strange being a VTuber but still being on camera, but sometimes you forget that you are a model and the camera is for movement? Hopefully I answer this question in the way that it was intended to, but it does kind of get to the point sometimes where I'm like, I get so immersed in what I'm doing, right? Where it feels like I'm not moving enough, but I should move a little bit more with my model and with everything else. Even like yesterday with Skyward Sword, for instance, I noticed that during some parts, and it's because I was concentrating on the game, right? That I wasn't really moving all too much. Even as you just said that, I was like, one thing that I said to myself was that I'm gonna move a little bit more, because if you came to a VTuber stream, right? And this person has a model, because there are some people out there that are using PNGs. So I'm not talking about those folks, but if there is someone that has a model, right? And the whole time it was just this, chances without the moving, because I did something in VTube Studio, I think. Did I? No, I didn't. I think the model actually is like this, but just as a heads up, if you didn't know, sometimes when I go AFK, you can see it breathing, and that's because there's like a little toggle in VTube Studio that you can turn on that allows you to have your model like have that sort of idle animation. But that's besides the point. If you came to a stream and you saw this, but you're hearing me talk and you see that I have a model, chances are you're probably not gonna watch. And let's say it wasn't moving like that either and it was just static. Chances are I'm probably gonna lose your attention, even if I'm... Well, it's not even if, but... Yeah, there is no even if, because if you are watching this and you have me in the background somewhere, chances are you're just paying attention for my voice and you came for my voice. That's different. So I will say sometimes I do get a little bit immersed. That is something that I feel a little bit often. I will say too, I need to add it into my rule set about the duck. But between the duck model and this model, there were some advantages to it, or some features that it had that were nice, versus this one had its stronger points and things to it that were nice that I had to sacrifice from that duck model versus taking this one. So something that the duck model had, which was really nice, was, and I think a lot of corporate VTubers have this, is you can see when they're like leaning back and forward, and the duck model actually had that, so there's a little bit more movement there. But in terms of expressiveness, it wasn't that expressive. Sometimes when I'm shocked, you can see that I'm getting shocked, right? And then this also, the duck model too had some toggles. This one has toggles as well. I will say too that I feel like this, especially with the hair movement, the pigtails and the regular hair, it's a little bit more flowy, which is nice. And I feel like the mouth movement as well, it picks up my mouth pretty nicely. I will say, I want to say from my memory, this is tracking it a little bit more fast. I can go like, and you can see all of my mouth moving like that. It has some pretty nice mouth tracking movement for it being like a pre-made model that other people are using. So where was I going with that? My point is that with every model, there's going to be, I guess, ups and downs, or there's some things that you are sacrificing for another one, especially with this being pre-made. And then on top of that, is the model blinking, you blinking, or is it on a timer? It is me blinking. Sometimes I do, as you said that, now I'm conscious and I'm actually blinking, but it is pretty much me blinking. I do think I blink a lot, so it's not on a timer. Everything is pretty much me in terms of stuff. The other thing, you are now manually breathing. The breathing, I don't think it's me. I think, but the model does have. I think actually it is. I actually don't know now, but chest area. This is like something that no one asked for, but it does not really, it just tracks how I move my body from left to right. It doesn't track anywhere else. So anywhere that I turn, and then you can kind of see it, although it's blocked. Sorry lads, sorry, it's blocked. It doesn't really like track that too much. Hopefully that answers another question, although nobody asked for it. You are keeping the model alive, I guess so. It's kind of strange too on a different perspective, because again, there are other people out there that are using this model. It is not mine, I do not claim it, but I am thankful for the people that made this and made it available to use, right? It feels a little bit strange, and I know someone already told me this and I told you guys as well. It does feel a little bit strange that, or when I see someone using this model and I'm hearing a different voice out of it. It's like, dang, like I got so used to talking in this image that when I see someone else using it, because obviously it's not mine, it's like, this is not how I expect this to sound. I expect it to sound something different. But what does the model's legs look like? Yes, so give me a moment. I'm so small. Oops, you can see the little credits on the bottom, but let me see. I actually don't know how far. Yeah, there you go. So this is pretty much like the whole full setup here. So Yeah, this is a really detailed, nice model. You can see like the shoes, the little cape portion bits, this little like galaxy ensemble, this gem, the heels. Yeah, I love these heels so much, and even like this nice. I'm gonna take my stand here. This portion here, how it goes on the leg. It's a really like, I feel like this is a really nice detail that's a part of the model. Okay, going back though, here's the rest of it. I like how this comes out. Oops. I like how this kind of flows out a little bit. I love things with ruffles, period. And then there's some like star and moon motifs. And then here's the rest that you normally see anyway. So this is the full ensemble. Oh my gosh, it's my debut, guys. Hello. Here are my feet. Here are my feet. Yep. They are very nice and detailed feet. And then you can see some starry aesthetics. You know, sometimes the ocean, it's a little bit magical and flowy, so that's what I'm going with the cape here. And then there's this gem, because you know I am the one, the only Ducky Dove. That's right, that is absolutely right. And now you get to see some knees. You know what they say, lads: head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So you saw my toes, and now here are my knees, and you can see a little bit more. Ooh, skirt. You can see some skirt action here, and a little bit of blue in there. Isn't that so nice that you get to see some skirt and some blue? And now some ruffles. You know, a lot of girls, they really like the ruffles, so that is what I went with here. And something else that I also like are ruffles, like the potato chips. So that is why I added in some ruffles and asked for ruffles on my dress, although I didn't ask for it. It really is something that is pre-made, so please know that I'm joking. It's not really joking, because I do want to have my own model and own outfit one day. And then there are these motifs, actually not as a joke, but like seriously, I do like, I can't tell you about the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, the Mini Dipper, and whatever other dipper pines, maple pines. I really like starry aesthetic, so anything that involves like stars and moons and all that kind of jazz, I really like those sort of motifs, those shapes. So it's something else that really drew me to getting this model. The person did a really good job with this model. I was about to say with this water. And then of course everything else that I block, these little things, these ruffles on the side here on my arms. Can you see? They kind of remind me of like the little floaty rings that you usually have when you swim when you're small. I don't know why, but I feel like it also ties in. And then the choker and my ribbons and everything else you've already seen. No earrings, no ears. Hopefully that doesn't bother you that I have no ears. Do a lot of VTubers show their ears? That is something that I don't know. I don't know if I made myself too big. Hello. So this is this. Let me go back. Switch back here. Ay. Hello. Hey, welcome in. Wait, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 started winning all of a sudden. I stopped paying attention and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is winning. The Godzilla, Duckzilla herself. Haha! Can you imagine I reincarnate into a lizard? That would be actually pretty crazy. I'm still surprised that I stopped looking at that poll and all of a sudden 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 started winning. Hold on really quick. Let me move my little buddy here, and I also need to shrink down VTube Studio again because I zoomed in a lot. So let's see. I think this is pretty good enough. Let me do this too. Ooh, or if I'm an elf. Depending on the haircut, no ears are needed. I guess that is true. You're right on that. Let me move myself back here. Bills went from first, really? That's so interesting. 18, oh wow. Hello, folks that are coming on in. 18 votes, interesting. All right, should I end it here or should I wait a little bit longer? That do be the question. That's kind of crazy how you don't even root the underdog, literally the underdog. I'm the underdog here. The underdog didn't even know. This underdog is about to be the next big thing. Wow, watch out. Ka-chow, wait. I'm getting too into it. I'm getting too into it. This is what I mean by sometimes I get too into it. 𝗓𝗡𝗢 though. 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗓𝗡𝗢. You never know. Welcome in. How you doing? I sense foul play from... I didn't even get to vote myself. I just like the... Oh, nuts. Oh my gosh. I actually can't tell you if that's true. Okay, ducklings. Someone pushed it up. It's pushing... Ducklings is getting... I will let you know right now. Sometimes... just watching the polls and seeing how the numbers change, it's so interesting. Ducklings, yeah, Ducklings is now tied. This is actually insane. I don't even know what they play. I think the Buffalo Bills, I looked it up, play football if I remember correctly, so. Hey, what is up? What is up? How's it going? How you doing? You pushed it up. I see. You pushed up Ducklings. The polls are going crazy right now. This is insane. Insane. Oh my gosh, I should just leave it alone again and just go off on a tangent and not pay attention. So, Bills, Ducklings, Quack Pack. Chat box on the ocean background. I wanted to ask too if I should... I'm thinking about changing up my starting screen as well as my ending screen. Probably we'll focus more... I was thinking more on the starting screen, but I will see. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? How is it on camera 5 or camera 4? I actually don't remember what camera Foxy is on from the top of my head. Greetings from Germany. I thought you were in FNAF. Well, welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well and swell. Considering you're Ducky Dove, I feel like ducklings make more sense. That's totally fair. I wanted the 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 in complete honesty, but man, I'm fine. The only thing is that I don't know if anyone is gonna feel bothered that I say 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥, and I don't know a lot of Spanish. / I am not Spanish or Hispanic. should I let me end the poll and let me add in 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥. Is that fair? You think it sounds cute? All right, let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna X off Bills and do Ducklings, Quack Pack, and I will also do 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 as well. Let me see. No, it's fine. No, I just wanna see. I wanna see if that changes anything. Because I also like 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 a little bit. I might still call you guys 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 as well, so we'll see. Hold on. This is round 2. I know I have fans from all around the world. This is actually pretty crazy. Got Germany, we have Japan, we have the ocean, we have the sky, we have people, I got Naruto in here one day. I also got Luffy in here one day. That was kind of nuts. Oh, please read my rule set. No mentionings of other VTubers, please. Please, 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 no mentioning of other VTubers in my chat. Don't wanna start anything there. 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥. What is the other one? Ducklings? Do I have other German friends? I don't think I do. Ducklings, and then the third one was Quack. Let me change it up so that Quack Pack. I'm gonna put Ducklings on top. Ducklings. And then 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥. I changed up the multiple choice a little bit so I can check if you're paying attention and you aren't pressing the same button. So here you go. 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥, Quack Pack, Ducklings. All right, start poll. It's not like hurting or targeting anyone. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see though. Here's my round 2. Change to Quacks since it's shorter. I didn't do Quacks on purpose because sometimes Quack means like a fake. So I don't wanna have it to be just Quacks. Hopefully that is fair. The Duck Bros work too. What's up, my bro? What's up, my bro? What's up, Bill? What's up, Bill? 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 wins too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It looks like 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 is winning right now, so we're on a race, everybody. We're on a race. Let's see, 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 is winning, 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗥 is winning, but Ducklings is coming up in there, and Quack Pack. We are looking right now at how things are going up. Let's see how everything is going and how everything is moving. As that poll is going along, I want to, yeah, the intro end screen. I think they're cute. If you only want to change them up, I'm guessing they would need more references to your stream and not just simple references. Yeah, so in addition to this background that is here that I very wonderfully hand drawn, I also did the starting screen and the ending screen. There is something else that I have here. I need to just save it to my computer, which I never did. I checked on it just to make sure if it works, but it does work. So there's that. Okay. I got, or Cat. I've been talking about Cat here and there, so you might be familiar with that name. Cat held like a little raffle or a little giveaway a while ago for needy streamer overload, like a little animation gif. So I entered it and I won. So I wanted to use this somewhere, but I was not entirely sure where. And this also was the kind of model that I was hopefully I'm able to get one day. We'll see. But let me see if I can add this in really quick. What is it? I think it's... Oops. Hold on, Grandma. I'm not even Grandma. Little Dove over here is trying to add in things. Let's do this. Browse. I think it's this. Let me see if this works. Ah, yeah, it does. You can see this. Oh my gosh. Hello? Well, you saw it. Oh, there it is. Huh? Ah, wait, hold on. I'm supposed to let it loop. That's why. Apologies. There you go. This is the model, or this is the gift that Cat made, but on top of that, this is like the model reference that they drew for me. So again, thank you to Cat for doing this for me. I hope that I can get a model that uses this style one day. Sorry that it's blocking my face, but I did win this from Cat, and I was thinking if I should use it as like a starting screen or an ending screen sort of animation. You can let me know, although, you know, right now it doesn't match because I don't have this yet, but we'll see. But this is an option for having it as like a starting screen or an ending screen. The only thing that I have to tell you right now is I don't have this yet, and maybe at some point I will get it soon. Is this what you would want your own model? Yes, because beside like putting this GIF aside, Cat had also made for me a reference sheet with this character in mind. They did it like for free. I didn't ask them or anything. They knew that I was talking about for a while that I really wanted to get my own model, and then my gripes with getting my own model and getting like a reference sheet. So they went out of their way and actually drew this for me. I didn't ask them for anything in particular. It's a really cute reference sheet and character design that they did. So at some point I really would love to use it. What if you use the background you made? What if you use the background you made? Hold on, I'm trying to check. Am I from Europe? I will not answer that question because I don't want to say anything too personal on myself. Please read my rule set if you haven't already. If I use the back, I'm trying to read this and have it make sense in my head. If I use the background and you made a loop of your current model that moves in there, you can like spin to, I see. Like I see exactly what you're saying. Like I just bounce up and down like this, and I put in like starting somewhere like this, and then have it say like starting. I can do that actually. So thank you for dropping that suggestion. But I still want to use this somewhere too at some point where I'm able to. That's totally all right. Just make sure to read over all my rules and hopefully comply to them. Well, not hopefully, but do comply to them. Like those fish tanks things that loop around. Wait, hold on. I think what Sorrow is saying is that just imagine that it's this background per se, right? And I'm here in the middle and I'm like, and there's probably text here that says starting. I think that is what 𝗓𝗨 meant by use the background loop. I can loop a video of my current model, which is this, and I can add in, I guess this would be spin. But if I was in a VTuber thing and I was waiting for them to come in and I was spinning like this, I think I'd have a headache watching that screen. So I'm not gonna have that spin, but you know. Hold on. Yeah, the models are very different. I'm gonna read that in full, but yeah, the models are very different because again, I really want to use that art that Kat had left for me or made for me, that reference. So we'll see when that time comes. The models are way different, so it doesn't fully fit, but you bouncing. If I get my own model, okay. But yeah, no spin. Yeah, the thing is that I want to at some point get my own model because again, hopefully you've read my rule set though. And I will say it again. That this model is not my own, is not my model, period. It is there in the description box as the first thing before you read the rules, that this model is not my model and there are other people using it. Isn't this like a free model? Didn't you wanna? Yep. You've been here already. You've been here for a long time, so you know already. Yeah, that this is not my model. I did pay for this though, so that is pretty much while I'm using it. It is a pre-made and there are other people out there using it, and people have brought it to my attention that there are other people out there using it. So at some point I do want to hopefully make, or at some point I will make that switch. I'm not even going to say will, hopefully. It will happen sometime. When, I don't know. But that is a good point. And then I will take your suggestion into consideration, 𝗓𝗨, about the loop and the spin. I didn't know how to say you without saying your model while making it. Yeah, that's totally fair. No worries there on that front. No worries. At some point I will use that GIF that Kat gave me. Trust and believe that I will be using it. And let me see, I'm going to take that GIF off really quick, and then something else that I had wanted to do was it's funny how I forgot in 3 seconds. I'm just gonna write that down. Starting screen loop. Oh yeah, the music. Hold on, starting with no. None of that. Absolutely not. It's kind of funny too because I don't even know how to play any gunner games. That's something else that I wanted to talk about, but starting screen, I'll get to that. With model and loop it. Okay. How many languages do I speak besides English? I know a little bit of Spanish. I know I was about to say patito. Help! The patitos are in my head. They're winning. They're screaming. They're saying dove. Rise to the top. Dove, rise to the top. Un pequeño? No, now I can't even words. I know a little bit of Spanish. And I am trying to study Japanese. I was trying to get back on my Japanese grind. I watched Japanese Pod 101. That's a YouTube channel on here. I probably did like 20 minutes of studying or 20 minutes of watching that video, and I'm wanting to, before I leave, un poquito de español, pero es no patito, es paquito. Oh my gosh. Lo siento. Truly. Did I play Played Up? How chaotic did that go? It got really chaotic. It got to the point where I switched over and I ended up talking the whole stream, actually, because I think I got a question and then I was like, I can't concentrate and then play at the same time. So there was that, and then there were also some people that were spamming in chat, so there was that too. Let's go potatoes. There's still time to vote, so for everyone that is trying to think about what to vote for, take your time, and the poll is still there. BattleBit might be interesting, but you have to turn off voice chats and sometimes it can get pretty wild. Yeah, so the thing is that I want something that is beginner friendly. That is why I said, or I wanted to bring up this topic. I was going to bring it up on Wednesday, but I figure let me just bring it up here right now. I want to play a game where, again, it's beginner friendly and it's a gunner game, but things like Apex and I think Valo is another one too. Because they're in first person, I usually get a little bit of a headache when I play those, so a little bit of motion sickness, if you will. So I probably wouldn't be able to play them for that long. So that's why I'm trying to also look for like another game that will probably be a little bit more friendly towards my quote-unquote motion sickness. If you want to see me play Apex, I guess I could play Apex, but the thing is that I suck. Yeah, the motion sickness is a little bit of a problem, which is why I prefer things in like third person. I guess technically too, for those of you in here, my Monster Hunter homies, if you would training with light bowgun or with light or heavy bowgun, probably not heavy bowgun yet. That's a little bit too advanced, you know. Would training with light bowgun probably help? Considering that I already am familiar with Monster Hunter, we can see. And as you're catching up too, I'm seeing here Warframe is a third-person shooter, but PvE, player versus everyone instead of player versus player. Warframe is also free. Not free in time to grind though. Ah, I see. So I will take that suggestion though. Warframe. I was also told about Fortnite and Gun Run or something. Gunner Runner, I think. It wasn't that. It was something else. Warframe and incoming game DNA, which is almost the same. Game Ball waifu. Bioshock might be okay, but a bit more controls. CS2. What is CS2? Let me start writing these down right now. Warframe. Bioshock. I will boot up Apex one day just so you can see how my gameplay is. Counter-Strike 2 is CS2, and then DNA is Duet Night Abyss. Alright. Counter. The thing is that I tried to download Valorant, and then I think based off of what my family was telling me, they were telling me that it has like this anti-pirate, anti-thing, anti-something that wasn't letting me download it, and my brother was like, just don't download both Apex and Valorant, just download Apex and focus on Apex for now and do one at a time. So oh, they said gacha, but enough details. Oh, the DNA one, it has gacha and it looks farmable. All right, let's see. I'll still write it down. Kernel level, yeah, very aggressive. All right. I see. Do it. Okay, Left 4 Dead and Portal. Thank you. Do it. Night Abyss. I've seen a lot of Portal back in my day, and I could never get into it. Borderlands. Don't go into the gacha rabbit hole. Well, I will try not to. Scary rabbit hole. Well, I will try not to. You know, me and Genshin Impact, man. We have a little bit of beef. Genshin Impact and I, and me trying to get Ito. Borderlands. Let me write this down. Borderlands. Left 4 Dead. Half-Life. Left 4 Dead. It's a puzzle game, right? I know that Portal is more on the puzzle side. Portal. Half-Life is fun. So I'll write down Half-Life. It looks like Potato Pals is still winning. Mega Man, okay. Mega Man, although I know Mega Man is a 2D side-scroller. Left 4 Dead 2 is another one. All right, Mega Man. I don't think I wrote that down, so I'll write it down here. Oh yeah, I have Left 4 Dead. So Left 4 Dead 2. All right, Fantasy Life. At this point, you're just giving me game recommendations, huh? Fantasy Life. Is there any? For everyone that is here, is there any games that you want to recommend? I will say, I see that you said Xbox Game Pass. Know that I am restricted to Switch and PC because those are the only 2 systems that I have. Terraria, I have seen that game before. I have not played it. I saw that it was on sale in the Nintendo eShop, but I didn't pick it up. I think I left it. But I heard of that one. Oh yes, 𝗓𝗓𝗓. I saw that earlier. I know of 𝗓𝗓𝗓, but I have not tried it. I know 𝗓𝗓𝗓 gets a little bit crazy with the 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. I have Muse Dash though. I barely started up Muse Dash, if I can talk on that a little bit. And OnStars Music, I downloaded it for PC, but I also enjoy it as a phone player. There you go. Hollow Knight might be okay. I know of Hollow Knight and Jump Knight too. Is like those are both knights. They're definitely probably not the same. Hollow Knight. Terraria, yeah, probably is better. I would guess that too, considering like graphics wise and things of that nature. So I will check out Terraria on Steam. I was also looking at The Witcher 3. It requires you to actually be good at rhythm games. I would literally have to download it and check and see where, or just like play it on my own before I stream it. I will know for sure. Jump Knight and Hollow Knight are very different games, so apologies, but I will look into it. 3 Terraria games. The friend bundle for PC, but not many friends. If you want one, Dove. How do you have 3 Terraria games? 2 since you gave one to a friend. No worries. I will I'll just look into it and I'll keep you updated on that. I think that's fair for me to say too. Also, this poll, it's not moving anymore. Ducklings, Quack Pack, Patito Pals. Patito Pals is pretty high up there, so we might end up being the Patito Pals. The Patito Pals. The way I say it too. You can buy a bundle for slightly cheaper and it gives the copies when you do. Oh, it gives probably extra copies. I see. Thank you very much. I guess technically speaking, I should have an extra copy of some Monster Hunter games. You not like that you would play horror games too, or do you mean that I haven't played horror games yet? The thing with horror in particular is that I'm kind of while I am a ducky dove, I do be a chicken. But I do have Poppy's playtime. The thing with horror is that if it's too gory or grotesque, that I probably wouldn't play it, or I'd feel a little bit adverse in playing it. So I did try to do FNAF, but FNAF kind of messes with my computer a little bit, so no FNAF for a while. However, I did download 2 things. I downloaded Poppy's Playtime for free. So there's Poppy's Playtime that I have. And I also have... It's not really too gross, but means if you like OW, I don't know what OW is, if you would like to play it but you ever answered horror, not OW. I'm just gonna keep on going before I lose my focus and train of thought and all that jazz. Poppy's Playtime I have, which I don't mind trying. The only thing is that I kind of suck with keyboard control, so there's that, and I got it for free. And then something else that I have is Doki Doki Literature Club. I have Doki Doki Literature Club for free. I got that for free on Epic a while ago, so there's that too. Those are the only 2 games that I have in my arsenal. I think what I would have to do though is probably watch someone play it first so I don't get too spooked or something along those lines. We'll see. I watch a little bit of DDLC playthroughs, so DDLC I've seen a little bit before, and then Poppy's Playtime I only saw like the first bit where You literally jump into the game, and then you have to look behind you, and then there's the colors on the train, and then you have to boot them into the little pad. That's all I know about Poppy's Playtime. There's a blue guy. I think it Huggy Wuggy or something? Huggy Wuggy, and then there's like the mommy Lauren, and then I don't know what's going on in the third one. There's like a cat with like sleep smoke that puts you to sleep. And he put all his friends to sleep. Ah, the nun one is what you're at the moment. Ah, okay, interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, but maybe I will someday. We'll see. Ooh. Poppy Playtime. Ooh. Ooh. That is a very strong opinion. I'm not gonna say anything on that, but I guess you guys can talk about that in chat. In the meantime, Darkwood is another one. Yeah, I was told about Silent Hill. Silent Hill is something that someone told me. So I think it was my sister that told me about Silent Hill. That it's just like it's horror in the sense where it's not really gory, but it's like unsettling horror. Yeah, I think that's the term that she had used. Hollow Knight might then be kind of difficult if you're unfamiliar with keyboard. You can use controller, I think. It's also on Switch. Alright, so I'll make sure to look into it though. Thank you, regardless though. There's something else that I was thinking about, and then I lost what I was thinking about, so I'm gonna think about it a little bit. I don't remember if I said I booted up Plastic Duck Simulator, but that is truly going to be 𝗓𝗓𝗓/ storytelling sort of game. So we'll see when I do Plastic Duck Simulator, but that will be in a little while. Did I note down Ender Lilies? Did I? No. Thank you for reminding me. Ender Lilies. Ender... Ah, I remember now. I saw that The Witcher was on sale for like 10 bucks. Should I grab that? The Witcher 3. With that guy. Gerald? Or is it Gerald or Geralt? Like Control-Alt-Delete. That is something that I wanted to ask. And then also, putting The Witcher aside, whether like I should get it or not, I wanted to ask about music. So that's something that I'm gonna talk about soon enough. Jerry. FNAF, I have not watched the FNAF movie as of yet, but hopefully at some point I'm able to watch it. I don't know where I'm gonna watch it too. I don't think it came out on any streaming services or anything, so I'm behind. Witcher 3 is one of the most interesting games ever. Do you think I should cop it before it's not on sale anymore? That I keep forgetting to like ask. So I wanted to make sure that I asked. You know what kind of sucks? I just realized that I put this Ducky Dove thing, and I might like bother this chat box a little bit with how I end up constructing it. Probably gonna be like here. Buy the DLC is good. Alright, Slay. That was like 12 bucks I saw. The Witcher is good, but you couldn't get into it. Fair enough. If I plan to play a shooter, confirm with your bro if your monitor's refresh rate is set up, or Google it with a little... Yeah, he changed my settings for me that day. I will tell you. I guess if I haven't told you already. What happened that day was he saw that I had both Apex and Valorant on my computer, and he was like, don't worry about Valorant for now, and he installed it. He was like, just focus on Apex. And then he was coaching me. He was changing like my refresh rate and everything else on Apex to see if it just for like my standards, I believe. And he coached me through a fight. He told some kid about smurfing. I don't know if you guys heard this story yet, but he kept unmuting my keyboard, and he was like, oh my gosh, are you smurfing? Because the guy was, the term is like bunny hopping. So I was like, and I was saying this too, like, I don't know if bunny hopping and smurfing are related, but I think I was told that it's not. Like, smurfing and bunny hopping are not related. They're not the same term. So my brother was like to that little kid, "You're smurfing, you're smurfing." And then the little kid said something, was writing back to him, "I'm not smurfing." And then my brother again unmuted and was like, "Oh my gosh, you're a smurfer, you're smurfing, smurfing, smurfing." Big Oni-chan one is something else sometimes. Smurf, high level player making, a new account. So that was that day. I didn't open up back Apex. It was Christmas that I played. I haven't opened up Apex back since last Christmas. Last Christmas, I got Apex, and the very next day, I stopped playing. Trolling them kids. Yo, I will tell you right now, I shot someone in the head. It felt pretty powerful. I was like, dang, I feel so accomplished and then some. But borderline cheating since you are playing on an alt account that is lower than your main, so the game. Yeah, the game is easier. I see. Should be bannable everywhere, but alas, it can't be. Or it... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Trolling them kids. So true. So true. I'm trying to catch up. Any good free games on Steam that are really recommendable? There's actually, as you're saying this, and I wanted to download it, there's a new game that came out. It has 𝗓𝗡𝗙 in the title. 𝗓𝗡𝗙 like a dog. Basically the premise of the game is to just get the whole room messy as a little Pomeranian? Yeah, a little Pomeranian dog. Yeah. I wanted to get it off of Steam, and it's free, so I wanna make sure that I grab that and check in Steam where it is. It's such a cute little game. I think Bandai made it. No, I'm a little bit burpy. Apologies. Not sure if it's free anymore. No, I think it's free. It's still... I think it's free, period, but I don't think a lot of... Yes, that is literally the title of it. Thank you. 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗢. That's literally what a dog does. Yeah, it's literally the goal is to just get the whole place messy and then you get paid, something like that. It's just a cute little one-off, I think. 𝗓𝗡𝗙 resides of 𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗥. Well, write that down, though. Write that down. I'm going back to what you're saying with Dark Souls. No, it's not Dark Souls, it's Darkwood. Ambient horror game that focused on unsettling feelings and jump scares. More resource management based. Alright, let me write that down. I'm gonna tell you right now though, it's gonna be a little while before I get any more games. Probably will just grab The Witcher because you guys are saying it and it's been stuck in my head to ask, and I'm kind of interested in it, but based off of like the games that you're giving me right now, I'm gonna pause a little bit because I just got Stardew and I want to start that up, and I also got like the Kingdom Hearts pack, so I do want to start up Kingdom Hearts when and where I have that chance. Alright, let me end the poll. Potato Pals it is. Congratulations! Potato Pals! The Legend of Dove. Ah yes, The Legend of Duck. Like yesterday. Yesterday felt kind of crazy doing that boss. I was trying to rewatch when I was screaming and I fainted that first time, but it felt really nice to like do that boss by myself. So 𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗥 doesn't have English language, so it's basically anime Sekiro, but it's pretty good. Alright, so I'll see. Based off the games you played, I personally think you would like The Witcher. Alright, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. You did a lot better now. I think so too. I think... How do I say this properly? Like, despite me hitting myself every time with my Joy-Cons against my mic when I boot up Skyward Sword, I've been having a really good time with the motion controls. Surprise, surprise. But I also keep telling myself too, technically I'm down to one left Joy-Con right now. So I truly hope that it lasts for the whole playthrough. If not, then we're gonna see what happens there. Because I don't have a pro controller, but at the same time I want to finish. This is where the stubbornness kicks in. I still want to finish it with Joy-Cons if I can. Content warning. You don't know if it's still free today. Is that on Epic or Steam? I will have to double check. But also, yeah, The Witcher. There we go. Witcher really has my interest, and it has piqued my interest, especially since he showed up on stream that one time, and I was like, low-key, I need to know what this man is doing and what his agenda is. What is your MO, Mr. Gerald? What is it? Nintendo got us. Yeah. So the first two Joy-Cons that I had on my Switch, which are the red-blue standard Joy-Cons, I downloaded Snack World. Snack World is like an older game. Content warning isn't free anymore. Alright, so no worries about that. I will still look into it though, so thank you. But Snack World messed my Joy-Cons up so bad. And I don't think he even had my Switch for that long. And it just, dang, what is it called again? Content warning, hold on. Content. What about the SCP game? What is the SCP game, dare I ask? What is that? Do let me know. But also, I'm gonna put a poll up again. Surprise, surprise. Change music. Change music meaning, do you want me to change this track that I have right now to something else? Or is it fine to keep it the same? Look for something else. This is just so I can have some changes. Something else. This is fine. Fine. This is fine. This is fine. Keep it. Alright. Another poll for you guys. If I like Souls games, I have not played any Souls games as of yet, actually. There are a lot of games I haven't played, period. And I am still going to say, too, that SCP is Secret Laboratory. Haven't heard of that one either. My wheelhouse is like a lot of Nintendo related, a lot of Nintendo stuff, so... It fell apart. Alright. We'll see. I'm just going to make sure I circle Potato Pals here so I know it's more evident. Elden Ring. I don't think Souls game will suit Duck at all. Oh, okay. Elden Ring is going to be good too, DLC. I'm still gonna write it down anyways. Elden Ring. SCP is secure, contain, and protect. Skyrim, yeah, I never played Skyrim before either. There are a lot of games I have not played. If someone even says Assassin's Creed, nope, have not played that one either. There are so many things. I'm like, again, my thing is, my wheelhouse is mainly Nintendo focused, but I do want to experience more games. Do I like the rage-inducing games like Getting Over It? It's funny that you mentioned that because there's a new one that came out besides Getting Over It, right? Like the climbing one, a difficult game about climbing. I was actually thinking about picking up one of those and seeing how it goes. So I don't mind trying it out. I mean, you saw me with Played Up, although I didn't play for that long, but I don't mind doing it. The rock play, yeah, a difficult game about climbing. I saw when it came out. I know that it's trending right now for a lot of streamers, so I can give that one a chance too, if anything. We shall see. Yeah, I might as well look into it, the rock climbing one. A game about climbing. Which one do you guys prefer I start off with? There was a name that was specifically dropped. Is it Getting Over It? I think Only Up is another one. And then the climbing one. Is there any specific preference that you'd like me to start with? Or just go with my gut and choose whichever? That is the question I propose to you guys. It also looks like everyone likes this music that I have right now. I'm gonna keep it up for a little bit longer because it is... I just put it up anyways, so... You like cozy games like Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Sims, or a game about unpacking things? Yeah, I actually haven't touched my Animal Crossing island in a while. To be honest with you, I kind of want to start it over, but we'll see. We'll see. If you want me to do back Animal Crossing or even start back Animal Crossing, start it over, because to be honest with you, I don't really like my island so much. I think it's because Gigi came in out of nowhere and I was like, Gigi, I don't want you, period. I never even asked for you and you came in randomly. So I can always start Animal Crossing, or it's not really I will start Animal Crossing over, period. Put my foot down if you guys would like to see some Animal Crossing from me. If that is of interest. Duckie Dove Minecraft server when? Ask and you shall receive. Universe, let me get my own Minecraft server. Actually, just give me Minecraft for free, why don't you, at the same time? Because lo and behold, I actually have not played Minecraft either. Surprise! Not played Minecraft at all. Adventure games are your thing, like Legend of Zelda and side scrollers. Yeah, I grew up with, as you're talking about that, I grew up playing a lot of Mario games, so that's why a lot of my older stuff involves like Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy. I think Mario RPG was on there. A lot of Mario stuff, and then Pokemon as well. Although I haven't finished. Well, technically I finished Mystery Dungeon, so we'll see. But yeah, that is that on that. Adventure game. No. Yeah. I have never played Minecraft. This is my first time owning a PC, just to put it out there. Me and you opportunities were together in the same boat. Let's go. Yeah, I've never played Minecraft before, period. So I know that it would definitely be a fun and exciting video or game for all of you guys to watch, like someone not knowing anything. But again, I never played it before, period. This is my first time having a PC on my own, so I can look into it too. We'll see when the time. I'm sure that I'll pick up Minecraft at some point, and I'll be like your Minecraft dream girl ? Yes, absolutely yes. Get my own PC case too, and then you guys are gonna be like, Dove, you got your own PC case with your face on it? Yeah, girl, how you like that? And then I also got the keyboard and the mouse pad too. How you like that? Wink wonk. So we'll see. Minecraft can definitely be on there. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and start Animal Crossing over. At some point I'm going to push Animal Crossing on the schedule. We'll see. But actually, let's put that Animal Crossing side or thought aside. I do have, and I have never played it before, I don't really know much of anything, I do have Stardew Valley. So I will see. I do want to try Stardew Valley for Thursday. The thumbnail is gonna look a little plain. I'll probably go back in and try and edit the thumbnail where I can. So Stardew Valley is going to be on Thursday just for me to try it. Just wanna let you know that's my decision for Thursday. I would love to see Duck Minecraft first time playthrough. It's always nice, by the way, watching someone play something for the first time, especially if it's one of your favorites, to see their reaction. I really like that. Cozy Thursday, yeah. Cuddle up with a nice blanket. I actually am like all cozy wozy in my blanket. The PC version, yes. I have the PC version of Stardew Valley. So we'll see. I just barely touched the booting it up, and then I think like the character design in Stardew. So we'll see what happens. I know nothing about Stardew Valley besides like their pixels. It's like a pixel art. I don't know if pixel art is the right term, but it's like pixel-y game. Stardew Valley is very beginner friendly. Anyone can take it up and figure it out. All right, slay. So we'll see for Thursday. I was also trying to look at the different farm options. I will tell you right now that the animal farm and then the mining farm caught my eye, but both of those I saw aren't good for crops. And I was like, yikes. Stardew Valley has many yeah, I heard that you can mod in that game, but I don't really know too much. Welcome in. Yeah, there is not too much that I know about Stardew Valley, so we'll see what happens, you know? I'm seeing too that the music, everyone is pretty alright with the music, so I will keep it. If I feel like I want to change it just as like a tester, do know that I probably will, and I'll let you know that there. So one or a couple more things that I wanted to talk about, or what I'm trying to determine here, is that I feel like we're almost done with Iceborne in terms of like gameplay. So I wanted to ask if I should either do what I feel fit for Wednesday for Monster Hunter. Wednesday is going to be our Monster Hunter day, period. So I wanted to ask, when I'm done with Iceborne, should I keep it? Should I make it like I play whatever I want on that day, or should I start up a new Monster Hunter game, meaning it's Rise, I'm continuing with Rise, or I try Generations Ultimate on Wednesdays? That is something else that I wanted to make sure I asked, and I'm probably going to ask it again tomorrow, since tomorrow is our Monster Hunter Wednesdays anyways. So that is something that I wanted to ask for my this is particularly for my Monster Hunter folks. GU sounds interesting. Yeah, it's going to be my first time playing GU, so we'll see on that front. I feel like I'm going to scream. Probably new game unless you plan to grind for decos and level your MR to at least MR 100. Yeah, that's something else too that I would... It's probably going to be a lot of grinding on Iceborne, as well as me trying to, like, again, as you're saying, like, get decorations and then get better parts and all that fun jazz. So that might be... It might be a little tiring to just watch me do grinding, unless some of you guys like me or would like to watch me do grinding stuff versus, you know, versus let's say I start continuing, or I start playing Rise and Generations Ultimate, which in turn, if I do like stick to doing Iceborne on Wednesdays and I keep it to like a grinding sort of situation, I would still be doing Monster Hunter stuff during the week, meaning that there will be a Monster Hunter Iceborne day, and then there'll probably be another day for Rise. Right. Hopefully you heard me say Rise. But yeah, there'll be like a Wednesday. Wednesday will be Iceborne, and then I'm doing grinding and all that fun jazz. And then maybe on Saturday or Sunday or another day I play Rise. And that will be my dedicated Rise day instead. If you want me to have like dedicated days for dedicated Monster Hunter games, versus just keep Wednesday to Monster Hunter and shuffle through the different Monster Hunter games. It looks like I'm getting a lot of you folks don't mind watching me grinding, and it's up to me how I feel. So hopefully I am getting opinions in. Hey, welcome in. No problem at all for lurking. I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing pretty well and swell. I have a weekly schedule. Yes, so I usually post my schedule in two places. I post it in the community tab here on YouTube, and I post it on Twitter as well. On YouTube in particular, I started posting my schedule on Saturdays. So either on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, you will see a schedule come out from me in the community tab here. And then on Twitter, I post it whenever I remember. That's literally it. But the stream's fun, right? The stream is fun if the streamer is enjoying it. I'm not gonna force myself to do anything that I don't want to do. So if I don't feel, it's not if I don't feel, but if I feel like I'm not up for a certain game that day and I want to play something else, you'll see. Similar to how I had that day where I started up Legends Arceus and I was like, I'm not feeling this, can we switch to World? And then I switched to World. So we'll see how I feel. I think that's fine, and that's a good promise to make, because again, you don't want to watch any streamer that isn't having fun. So we'll see on that front. Hopefully that's fair too. I wanted to talk a little bit, thank you for mentioning about my schedule, because something else that I wanted to talk about too, I'm gonna get back to your statement, Sorrow, but something that I wanted to talk about too is, I know some of you folks do follow me on Twitter, and some of you don't have Twitter at all, period. And you stick here just to like YouTube stuff, which is fine. But I wanted to get like a concise vote if I should just focus more on YouTube or just keep my Twitter as like a side thing, because for me too, I don't really use Twitter all that much besides posting off my schedule. So I wanted to like get a vote of like, should I keep Twitter? Is it helpful for some of you folks in here? And actually, how many actually can you actually with actually? No, I want to know how many of you guys look at the community tab when I post my schedule there. That's something that I wanted to ask. Alona? Dios mío. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Pero no sé mucho, pero me gusta perros. Jokes. You're rizzed now. You're rizzed. You should keep Twitter since it can help people to find you sometimes. That is true. That is very, very true. That sometimes you... I actually don't know if anyone is just like solely like, yeah, I came because I found you from Twitter. But yeah, it's just gonna be there. I think that's fair enough. Let me write that down, by the way. Rouge and it's free. Alona Plus. Okay, let me write that down. I have not heard of it. And then you played similar to the barista horror game. I don't know what your I do not know what you said, but I know the barista horror game is the Chilla Arts one. That one, I don't know if I'm ever going back to. My DPI on my mouse was so high, so that's why I got motion sick that night, if you were there for that. I got really, really motion sick because the DPI on my mouse was high. It got fixed during Christmas when I was playing Apex because my brother was like, how the heck did you get your mouse to move so, like, how is your DPI set so high? And he had to, he changed it back for me. But sometimes my mouse, I don't know how. I think DPI is the correct term, so do correct me if I'm wrong. But sometimes my mouse, the speed goes up really fast, and I don't know how it happens. And I don't really press anything either. Is a thing, I guess. Okay, you came from the YouTube recommendations. All right, slay, slay, slay. I see that you said Instagram Threads. I am done with Instagram right now. Instagram, no. No Instagram for me right now, and same thing with Threads. I don't want Instagram back right now. I think that's fair for me to say. I will see when TikTok goes away, whenever it's supposed to go away, if I will... Oh man. Alright, let's keep that there. When TikTok goes away, if I do want to make an Instagram back so I have somewhere where I'm pushing out my shorts content, we will see. But for now, I'm chilling with where I am. I have your notifications on Twitter on. That's when I find out. So when I'm awake, I joined, but YouTube never notifies me about anything. All right, interesting that you said that too, because I don't know if... no problem. Thank you very much for coming in, Sorrow. Back to your point though about like the YouTube notifications. I don't know if you specifically have to ring that little notification bell to know that I'm notified. And that's also why I started putting up rooms like days before the actual stream is going to happen. Mind you, like this stream I put up the room literally early this morning or something, but I usually try to put up rooms earlier than when the stream is going to happen, so you can get notified on YouTube. You can ring that little notification bell when I put up a schedule. You can press the little notification bell in the waiting room, and hopefully it notifies you through there. At least I hope so. YouTube notifies me on my phone when I start stream. Interesting. So I don't really know how that works too well, but I do think you should look into like the bell notification system thingy. I know someone else said too, which is not... It's not... No, I lost my train of thought because I read sometimes, why do I spend so much time on TikTok? That's really annoying, kind of. Yeah, you can always delete TikTok too. It's literally a doom scrolling app. So it's kind of hard for you to do. It's not hard for you to do. You just hold down the little app, and then you click the X, and then it says, do you want to delete? And you hit delete. That is pretty much it on that. But again, it's up to you on how you want to do it and things of that nature. Don't think, just do. That is true. That was me with Instagram for a while, and I yeeted it so hard. It felt good. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be over a month now that I've deleted Instagram, and I have to tell you, it's probably one of the best. Like, I feel so lighter right now without it. So you have notifications on YouTube, and I don't get my waiting room notifications. Yes, okay, sorry, I do remember my train of thought now. I heard someone say that sometimes what happens is, or I remember watching ProZD, and he said sometimes people don't rely on the subscriptions and YouTube on the side for them to notify them, but it goes back to like people click on videos from their YouTube homepage. So I don't know if that's also something that has to do with not getting notifications, but I don't know. I don't know how to solve your problem. You have notifications on for YouTube, but you don't get my waiting room notifications. I will have to look into that, but truly I do not know the answer to tell you as to why it's probably not working. Because you have your notifications on for YouTube, but you don't get the waiting room notifications. Yeah. I also see here you uninstalled Instagram, but it was a while ago. Yeah, I feel like once you uninstall something and you let it go for a while, then, you know, you're chilling. Konnichiwa. Genki desho ka? I was about to say ¿Cómo estás? That's the wrong language altogether. Genki da ne. The waiting room appears in my YouTube feed about 30 minutes to 1 hour from a time. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, sometimes the waiting room, it gets a little bit funky with when it appears and when it leaves, I should say. But I also think too, this is not me trying to be like, only subscribe to Dove. Dove is the one. Petito Pal Alliance. We are friends for life. This is not me saying that, but I remember that someone had said a while ago that they aren't subscribed to a lot of people so that they get the notification that I'm live and their YouTube feed isn't too filled with other content creators. I don't know if that's a problem, if like a YouTube feed is oversaturated, if you're not gonna get a notification from a specific creator because you are subscribed to a lot of people. I have no idea if that's a problem, but that is something else that I was brought up, or it was brought to my attention. So that could be something else. Never get notifications from my subscriptions or get like a red dot and the stream on feed. That's interesting. It's crazy how YouTube is what YouTube is turning into as a platform too, because it's like, how is this algorithm even algorithming at the same time? But interesting to know. You have my notifications for Twitter. And YouTube doesn't notify at all. That is pretty crazy. Never get the notifications, only get a red dot and the stream on feed. Yeah, unless like that little red dot is supposed to be your notification, then it's like, how does that help anybody? Which in turn goes back to, if you guys aren't getting notified and you have to rely on a red dot, at least it's good that I have Twitter where I boot that out and then you guys can see too that like, hey, I'm live. So that is definitely an issue that I have to... It's not really an issue that I have to fix. I don't work for YouTube, but we'll see what happens. But I guess it's a good way to, or it's a good reason that I have Twitter, so I can let you know and that at least you get that notification there that I'm live. But as we're talking about this and you guys are saying like you're not getting notifications, is there any other social media that you use where I can put out a thing that I'm live and you'll get notified? That is a question. If I have to, I know I said I yeeted Instagram like into the abyss, but if I have to make an Instagram again, then so be it. I'll make an Instagram again if I make an Instagram and then it'll notify you that I'm live. Is that helpful? Let me know. let me see. Only thing would be Discord. Discord for me is a hard no. I know that I said this already, that I don't want to manage a Discord group, but Discord for me is a hard no. So only social app that notifies me on stuff is Discord and Teams. You can use Discord or Microsoft subscriptions. It's Twitter and yeah, okay. Me roam around YouTube while working, yeah. It also is kind of crazy that sometimes I just like roaming. Like, I feel the same with you, 𝗏𝗏𝗡, where sometimes I just go around and I'm roaming YouTube, and it's actually pretty fun to do, but then you just get sucked in. Another form of doom scrolling, if you will. But I only use Instagram, the platform you do not use. The platform that I had needed. And that's how you found me in the first place, which honestly blessed that YouTube did that, I ask. And I hope that I continue the Potato Pals grows into even a larger Potato Pals alliance circle of friendship. Finding some of the most things on YouTube is fun. That is true too. Sometimes you find the smallest content creator and you're like, oh my gosh, I like you. How you doing, shorty? What is up? What is up? What is up, duck? You know? But literally, as you said, finding the most niche thing truly is something else. I remember too that... I managed to find you because of YouTube, because I got recommended a 𝗏𝗏𝗡 live stream. Nice. Shout out to that 𝗏𝗏𝗡 live stream. Truly was something else. But jokes aside too, like, even if it's 0 or if it's 1, I usually get VOD viewers too. I'm very happy and thankful for everyone that's come in, everyone that's here now, and everyone that was there in the past, or even as a VOD, you know. I can't express how thankful I am for everyone that has come in and shown support and has been supporting me. So thank you on that front too. I suddenly showed up on your YouTube Rex and I'm like, who dis? And got curious. Yeah. That's how I found you. Literally a random short with 5 likes. Yes, the shorts algorithm, in which I have no idea how it works, but I need to keep pushing that shorts algorithm to hopefully push me out a little bit more. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how YouTube works too. Next thing you know, it's like I'm the biggest VTuber around, and then what do you say at that point, duck? Quack quack, bitches. Anyways, but jokes aside, I'm still, you know, I'm still thankful for everything. Shorts are massive still on YouTube. That is true. I think shorts are still pretty massive right now. So I just have to, it's not have to, but well, yeah, it's have to. I have to keep putting out my shorts where and when I can. I have been feeling like a little bit bummed out in making shorts, or a little bit, I don't know what I want to say. You know how sometimes you get writer's block or artist block? I got like editing block in when I wanted to make or edit shorts. So I have been a little bit lacking on my shorts grind, but I'll try and see. You're on Twitch live also or not? Because you don't like Twitch because of the weird rules, or like you don't know other reasons. I do have Twitch. I haven't been there since October actually, so I do have Twitch. Well, you'll never know. I can't really tell you like off the top of my head, or off the top of my head, if I will go back there or if I won't go back there. I can't make that promise. But what I will say though is that when I said the first time here that I'm going on Twitch, everyone, which is my 2 view count that I had, my 2 consistent viewers that I had, when I told them that I was leaving for Twitch, I think it was 2 or 3 of them, they said, good luck, we're not coming to Twitch, good luck, all the best. And then I came back, so. But I will say, since my stream on Twitch, that is something else that I want to say. When I told the people on Twitch that I was going back to YouTube, those people followed me back to YouTube. So I have to say, y'all people on Twitch really are dedicated. Maybe I have to go back at some point, because dang, shout out to the Twitch homies, for real. Y'all are homies in a whole alliance and a half. You can dual stream if your computer handle it. Yes, someone else also was telling me that, but I don't really wanna try and dual stream. I just wanna stick to one. I think that is also something for me where it doesn't overcomplicate things on my end. So I would only like to stick to one if I could. One platform. And then post shorts and other content on other medias to build up my 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡 formation. The 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗙𝗢 circle, if you will. Ah, yes, the 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡. I see skibbity D on the toilet. I don't even know what that is. Uh-oh. What is it? Skibbity bob. Skibbity D. Skibbity D. Skibby baba. It is skibbity. Skibbity. Ah, okay, there we go. Skibbity on the toilet. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that be. I know of that term, but I don't know what it is. I know a lot of people are very meme focused, or do play into the memes, but I don't know how that would do. Oh my, wait. Isn't that term related to a poop? Is actually really low quality content that's somehow made big on YouTube for some reason. Is cat? What is ay. Okay, do you? Maybe it's jazz. You meant. If I can do, well, maybe I could do jazz. She lacks critical internet lore. I lack a lot of things, but yeah, I know what funny junk is, so that is something else. Scat equals poop. It is a use of the word. It is not the only use. All right, Slay, because you know sometimes I know like it gets a little bit scary here in this universe. I saw some things. Anyways, Scat, I know Scat, you meant jazz. It just clicked in, so apologies there that I misinterpreted it. But I'm also catching up here. The Twitch algorithm is getting bad for new viewers, which is kind of yikers. Let me continue here on YouTube and see wherever YouTube takes me, or if a company reaches out to me and it's like, we want to take you under our wing, little egg, but you will have to start over. And then to the company, I'm like, cool beans, sure beans, yes. Take me and give me a nice paycheck. The internet is huge. That is very true. I keep seeing a term. Oh, let me read this. Well, I already read it. Twitch algorithm is awful for discovery. Yeah, I don't know how people were discovering me on Twitch, but also at the same time, I was trying to clip and do those little like clip things on Twitch, but they weren't really going anywhere, which is why I was like, let me go ahead and just come back here on YouTube. And then artists were harassing me over on Twitch with the most generic kind of BS, like, oh hey, I am an artist and I have driven people up in sales and I am good artist and I would like to sell you my art. And then I had to lie to them and be like, yeah, I'm from the pond and I pay people in bread. And they were like, bread is a type of currency? Yes, bread is what we use here in the pond because I'm a duck and I'm a... Like, I went so hard with that and then they left. I literally had to force them to leave from I don't even know what kind of story I told, but it was kind of nuts. Twitch algorithm is awful with discovery. Yeah, I'm very thankful for where I am right now. Hopefully I can grow on YouTube. That is something else that I ask and I hope for. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. That is something else I can say. The most common scam. Don't fall for that kind of bullcrap. I wish I had the reply that I wrote to this guy, but there was someone that was trying to sell me artwork on Twitter. And they were having a full-on conversation with me, and I wrote them the most random nonsense, and they stopped replying to me. Hold on, let me see. I think it's replies that let me see if it's still here, because I think they might have deleted the interaction too. I have to scroll down far though. Me as a non-artist, you get them constantly. Yeah, I'm not even a non-artist. I'm just a VTuber trying to VTube, you know? All right, I'm scrolling a little bit. This is February. I have to go all the way back down to like December, which is so long. So long. Okay, I'm at February. This is gonna take a while actually, you guys. Bread and water life, so sound like living in the pond. Something else that I will say too, now that my wisdom tooth is pretty much healed up, and well, that corner of my mouth is healed up, I should say. I am so happy that I can start eating crunchy bread again, because crunchy bread is love, crunchy bread is life. I love munching. Ooh. Excuse me, do you require on YouTube or like Twitch like followers that you can even go live for the very first time? Technically you don't. Oh wait, I think I might have scrolled past. Maybe. Oh god, well I can't find it, but someone wrote to me, hey, I have a suggestion for you about your channel, and I told them the last person that told me that was trying to advertise, and I have to tell you, I do not have the monies. I work with breadcrumb currency, like I was raised with here in the pond. that is the most that you can get with me, but I went off on someone about I drive things with drive and drive things and drive with drive, so I drive with drive. Twitch requires nothing. Oh yeah, Twitch does require nothing, and here doesn't require any sort of following either. It does require some verification steps, but it's not really that hard to get up on. For TikTok, sorry that I was trying to look on Twitter to see what I wrote, but on TikTok you need a follower count of 1,000 in order for you to start streaming, so there's that with that, at least from my knowledge. My TikTok, by the way, the TikTok algorithm hasn't really been that expansive for me, but I need to keep trying and be consistent. That is something else. No messages from my homie, Mr. the Doctor, but I have to reply to him. I don't really have to reply to him at some point, but sometimes he do be asking. Toast is just bread with attitude. I guess if you burn it a little bit, or you set a fire under a little bit, it gets a little bit of attitude to it, huh? Trying to catch up here. I don't really see anything else that I've missed. You've gotten added on Discord with them trying to sell me on commissioning them for some art. I think the only group thing that I've been added to before, I literally was like, why did I get added to this group? There's no people that I know, and then I left. But I don't think I experienced that on Discord. I think it was just on Instagram. But Discord is kind of... I hope I get to learn Discord better one day, but trust and believe, I don't really know the mass understanding of Discord with like mods, and then the mod bots, and then the emotes sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but I'd love to learn. Gotta ask, fair enough, why TikTok but not Discord? You mean Discord and like me having a server on Discord? Or do you mean... you heard catch up. Yeah, I meant catch up. Yeah, definitely need to learn bots and have moderators before. Yeah, if I get like a whole thing on Discord, it's gonna be too much for me alone to handle, and I don't know any of that sort of like bot thing and moderator thing. And plus, I do want to stay out of like me having a group and me being in that Discord group, if that makes sense. I'd rather just keep it to how it is right now. I'm pretty happy with what we have, what our relationship is right now. So, but I do make sure I ask you guys what's up, and if you have any suggestions, mainly in the community tab too. So if you are looking at the community tab here and there, make sure that you do look at it when you have the chance. Don't need random people. That is true. I don't want any random people messaging me either. TikTok I have there because it's for... TikTok is more for like discoverability's sake, but I will tell you, I don't think I have anyone here that said I came from TikTok. Besides the 𝗓𝗡𝗢 doctor. Besides 𝗓𝗡𝗢, that came here I think like once or twice. No one else came from TikTok, so... But it is there for discoverability, so there's that. Yeah, it is a whole other world to swallow. It's a whole nother world to conquer, but not an easy pill to swallow. That is very true. Like, I would only imagine me like using Discord if I was in a company, to be honest with you, because even now I don't even check my Discord anymore. I barely do. I was trying to check it for the live 2D tab to see if any artists are available on like VGen and things of that nature, but even now it's like I don't really see a lot of updates or anything that's like catching my fancy. So Discord is just like collecting dust in the corner. But who knows, maybe one day company, I'm gonna be a part of a company and I'm gonna be in a whole Discord group and I'm gonna be like, wow, hello, how are you doing? I am in your Discord group, fellow senpai and kohai. How are you doing, senpai? Oyasumi nasai, senpai, or ohayo gozaimasu, senpai. Genki desho ka? Which, by the way, I have some like self-imposed dove homework for me, which is to do the hiragana kaki ku keiko and sa chi su se so, and then also with the dakuten markers, the ga gi gu ge go, and then I think it's za ji zu ze zo, I think, from my memory. But I want to write those down, because as someone that studies, or when I typically study, I can't remember things just by watching a video. I have to write them down, and probably write them down a couple of times for me to like fully get it. So it's better for alerts. You don't have to have a dedicated chat room. It's totally fine. Like, don't even worry about the fact that I don't have Discord. If anything, I have Twitter. That's fine. You can talk to me on Twitter. But as you were saying, I saw what you said. I try to comment as much to hopefully boost the algorithm, which I appreciate, because I know we were talking a little bit earlier in the week where I was telling you guys that you don't really have to force yourself to message me on Twitter if you don't feel to. I appreciate it when you do. It does, like, in a positive note, it does boost the algorithm for me, which is nice. But I appreciate literally anything that I can get from you guys. I'm not a paid streamer right now, so, you know. And even if I was paid, my sentiments will still be the same. Like, even if you come here, you clicked on the video and you were here for like 2 seconds, I appreciate it. If you click that like button, I appreciate it. If you're sitting here right now and you didn't click that like button, but you're sitting here and you beat up a Zenogre in like 2 minutes, I appreciate it. You know, like any sort of interaction that I get, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. So thank you, and I really can't ask for anything more. Discord is better. We'll see. But you want to get paid with what you do right now? I'd be happy as a little duck can yippee, yaha, and wahoo if I can get paid. Look at this. I would be all like, wahoo, yippee, yay, yay, yay. Why? Why would I like to get paid? Because anything that I mean, hey. I'm looking for a job. That's why I'm looking for a job. That's why. Other than that, I'm still thankful for where I am right now as a free streamer. You know what I'm saying? But if I can get paid, why not? Exactly. The question should be, why not? Aren't we all? Exactly. The question is, why not? Why not, Dove? Why not are you getting paid? Why not do you have that $5 million sponsorship and that nice PC case? You should... I feel like someone's gonna come in here and be like, yes. What are you missing for monetization? You got the subscribers at least, right? Yes. So I have the subscribers and I have I have streamed at least 3 times over the last 90 days. It's the last option, which is the hours. I don't have the hours both on the... I don't have the hours on like regular videos like live streams and VODs, and I don't meet the requirement for whatchamacallit for the shorts. The shorts hours are like at a very, very high rate, which makes sense though, because shorts usually are pushed out more and usually get more views than live streams and things of that nature. What if we all became streamers, says the one without a PC. Yeah, all the petitos come together and we all stream together and collab together and things of that nature. Nice that you're helping others for 𝗩𝗏𝗡𝗡. I was about to say 𝗩𝗏𝗡𝗡 and I was like, that's the wrong name with 𝗩𝗏𝗡𝗡. Nice. I can't even imagine what's gonna happen when I get up to 𝗩𝗏𝗡𝗡 at some point. I asked people to manage my Discord, considering people are asking and suggesting it. That is true. But two things. I really don't want to manage a group. Even on Discord. I know that some people are asking for it, and I can ask people to mod and look over things, but then that also means that I would have to connect with some of you folks too and ask how modding is going. So that's another thing, but I still really want to keep it the way it is. And hopefully that is fair. I see here that you said I thought you already somewhat meet the stream hour requirements. Yeah, I don't meet that last third one. I'm gonna double check after this and let you know for sure, but I know that I don't meet that third one. The last time I checked, I was like halfway through. Having people you really don't know moderating your chat is always a bad idea. That is true. That is very, very true. Having random people you really don't know is always a bad idea. And I'm going to break a rule here. Not gonna mention the streamer, but if you watch other VTubers, you probably know this story already, but I remember, or I recount another streamer when they started really early on. I believe they had said that they let someone mod, and of course with mods you have to talk to them and just get communication with them, but it got to a point where it was pretty toxic in like the mod was thinking that it was a romantic relationship almost, and they had to boot that mod, but it was still uncomfortable for that streamer, right? Because they trusted this viewer to be a mod, but then they took it to be more of like a romantic thing. So I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want to drop the word. But yeah, that is the word. That is the word. So I personally do not want that to happen. And hopefully, again, that's fair. But I will say that if there's any other form of communication as we grow together, if you want me to boot back up Instagram again, heck, I'll do it. So let me know. I think that is also fair for me to say. Besides using, because the other thing too is that I don't really see a lot of you folks talking about Instagram too much, or I haven't really had anyone tell me too that like you shouldn't delete your Instagram. So I was like, I really don't need it, so I deleted it. But if people are going to be, or if people do want me to put it back up, I'll put it back up. I think that's fair. Slash if you need it. Because the thing with Instagram too, for those of you that don't really know or aren't familiar with how Instagram works, is besides like your usual posting, Instagram has that like little stories feature. And within the stories thing, what I can do is actually link, like directly link in the story that I'm live. And you usually should see when someone updates their story. So that is another way of me to inform you that, hey, I'm live through the Instagram stories thing. And then I would also be posting my schedule there as well. The lore video. What lore video? And I see what you're saying here, not to be too afraid of it. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Well, it's not that I'm afraid, but we'll see what happens. And then yeah, the big community tends to assign the mod as a job professional. Exactly. So I'm not really there yet. So as of right now, I'm not gonna think about it all too much. Bigger communities tend to yeah. I think you don't need this anymore. I don't know what to say to that in return. I also asked not to this is definitely not the place to trauma dump any feelings that you may have. I do apologize if you are feeling a certain way, but here's not the place to do it. We are professionals, right, Bills? Oh my gosh. I remember I had someone, it was jokingly though, I think, that told me, if you want me to mod for you, pay me. And I was like, well, dear gosh, no. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. But I can't really think of anything else to say anymore. Isn't that kind of crazy? I wanted to do just chatting, and I'm here at the 2.5 hour mark. But I'll keep on going. You thought I would maybe kind of relate to it too. Even if you think that I'm relating to it, I want to put my foot down here. I do ask. This is the second time now that I'm reading this, or that I'm saying this to you, to look at my rule set again. If I have to make it more clear not to trauma dump, even if you feel like I can relate to it or I can't relate to it or whatever, this is not the place to talk about that type of thing. And I don't want to make it like make the stream go to more of a sour note. So wait, White Poppy, you met Petito, right? Did I say? Oh my. But let me put my foot down here with that. Please, no trauma dumping on my stream or any sort of negative feelings. I think we want to come here and have a good time. So do keep that in mind. Potato, Poppy, Petito, a professional web or weeb. I don't even know if that meant weeb, but that is that on that. My question is, where do I lead the conversation now? I'm trying to look at my room, and something else that I realized is that I really messed it up. It's kind of crazy, and I don't know if this is for anyone else, but it's kind of crazy when you clean one section of your room, the other sections are still messy. And then when you go try to clean the other section of your room, that section that you clean suddenly becomes messy. It's like only one section of your room can be clean and the rest of the place gets messy. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's an equilibrium, but I truly need, I think it's decluttering that's the problem now at this point. Because things are getting a little bit too clustered for me. You know what else I can also talk about? With also and I? The schedule. I wanted to talk about the schedule. You can only clean the part you need to use at the... That is literally so true. You cleaned your room. That was the first mistake. I used to have the mindset of like my mess is organized in a way where I can go and I can literally go and shuffle through what I need because it's an organized mess, but that literally cannot work anymore. Like it's not too bad, but at the same time I know it can be cleaner. And hopefully for some of you in here it makes sense. Ooh, you got the urge to clean mine when I was talking about it in the last stream. Hey, nice. Thank you very much for coming on, and it's been a while since I saw you too, so thank you. I appreciate it very much, and also for all the feedback from you on your end too. You put me on speakers and went about vacuuming. Honestly, listening back to myself is kind of a vibe. And I don't know if anyone does like go back to older streams and watches them back, but oh my gosh, sometimes too I put on my AirPods and I like do my journaling or whatever else. Even sometimes when I want to play or grind up on Monster Hunter, I put myself on and I'm like, dang, like you're a pretty good company to have past me. And also too, I will say that I did not really like the sound of my voice, I guess I can say, but I think with streaming more, it's making me, which again, why I was talking about I wanted to do more 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 stuff. With streaming a little bit more, it makes me enjoy talking, and also how my voice and my confidence, I guess, as a speaker has been so far. I really have seen the change from when I first started to like now, which is kind of crazy, and I can't wait to see how much further I evolve as I continue. Oh, yeah, hopefully you can, because time zones. I know it's a little late for you, so hopefully I get to see you another time. 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥's so good she watches her own VODs. Yeah, it's kind of crazy too on another end that I was watching streamers beforehand, and now it's gotten to the point where like I'm focused on myself. I really enjoy myself and my audience that I have here right now and what I'm doing, and I see myself changing as well in a good way, so I'm very thankful for that too. But it's kind of a bittersweet feeling, because sometimes when I think about the people that I used to watch, it's like I don't really catch myself watching them anymore, and I'm enjoying my own company or enjoying me as a streamer. Hopefully that makes sense the way I said that too. But dang, there are so many different games that I want to play and I have not played before that I hopefully will get the chance to experience. I did want to talk about next week too. As someone who knows Spanish as my first language, English is weird at times. I will tell you, as... Okay, hold on. This is a long question. Asking, of course, which is fine. Of course, it shouldn't be an attack against you. Do you accept criticism that is appropriate and really meant that way? Or rather not, because why? Again, I'm not in the mood to attack. Completely fair. When I ask for feedback, that is where I ask for feedback. If it is, I think you have to differentiate. I know you said English is not your first language, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to differentiate between criticism and feedback. And then also, as the person that is getting it, the person has to differentiate between whether it is criticism or if it's feedback. Because already with you saying attack and criticism in the same phrasing, it does come off as a little bit harsh. So, whereas feedback, I feel like feedback is different in the sense where it is not as imposing or harsh. And with that being said too, usually I do ask for feedback from my audience where and when it's appropriate. But at the same time, if someone... Hey, welcome back. If someone came in here and was like, oh, here we go, here's a good example. Someone had wrote on a short of mine that I'm probably I'm a LARP, and all these girls that hide behind VTubing models like they're so ugly, etc, etc. I feel like that's criticism. Versus feedback is, I think the model that you have right now, or the image that you have right now that you're speaking from, does not suit you. And I think as feedback, maybe you should look into a different model. You need more explosions and a I'm about to get my own soundboard at some point. Big bro number 1 was like, at some point you're gonna get your own soundboard. That'd be pretty nuts if that happens. But as 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 is saying though, it depends. It is the tone of the message and the wording that matters. Something that I have in the rule set too. I don't know if one day I just have to go over the rule set with everybody, but something that I have in there too is please think twice before you say something and you type something in chat. Which that means not only does it cater to like you telling me personal information, because again, we don't know each other. Although, as someone had mentioned earlier, this is a little bit of a complicated relationship that's going on from streamer to viewer. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you have to be careful with what you're saying. I would even advise you, think about what you said, and would you say that to yourself, you know? Would you say that to your mom? Would you say that to your dad? Even if it's personal information too, it's like I don't need to know that. So guess me include sometimes, maybe. Yeah, sometimes people don't even think once, and I've already experienced that a lot of times, so that's why I had to add in that rule. And if you go overboard, or if you go too far, then you know, it's like, what am I supposed to do there? Because some people also are like, I tell them that please look at my rule set, and then they're like, okay, I looked at your rule set, and then they break another rule, and then they're like, oh, I apologize, I won't do it again. And I'm like, okay, but just look at my rule set, and then they break another rule, and it's like, did you really look at that rule set? Or you're like, lol, I'm just gonna tell this person that I looked at their rule set and I really didn't. There's also that you have to think about, and then figuring out where timing out and banning is appropriate versus where it's not appropriate. A lot of different things on that level, but do think twice about what you guys are saying, not only to me, but if you're in other streamers' chats too. Rules are not meant to be broken. Can't joke about that in this space. Definitely don't want to joke about that. Maybe if I was playing Played Up, then yes. The way that I talk to the customer and I push them off the chair. Oh my gosh, but yeah, I wouldn't encourage any breaking of any rules, because you know already that I will put my foot down on that ban hammer. And as you're saying, the ban hammer exists for a reason. And as you saw, if you guys were here during Played Up, I'm not fooling around with that ban hammer. If you are gone, you are gone. Sayonara. Have a good time with someone else. You know? I think that's still also something else fair, or another fair thing for me to mention. I'm seeing here, I gotta look for my cat. Ay. Hopefully you find your cat. Poor thing. Hi cat, how's it going? What perfect timing. Hello cat, how's it going? I found you. I found cat. I found them. I actually, besides yesterday, I talked about how I saw a chonky squirrel. I saw a really chonky cat. It was like orange. Dang, I got so excited. I was looking at it from the window. I was like, it's a little cat. It's a little chonky cat. And I was trying to look to where it was going, but I lost sight of it, and I was like, rats. Again, one day I'd love to like pat or floof a cat if I could. Just animals in general always get me excited, which again, another part why I'm Ducky Dove. I love animals so much. It's just like a little part of me, or a part in me. Did the squirrel look like that one from Gen 8? I know which one you're talking about too. Oh gosh. It's so bad because I know which one you're talking about too, and then it evolves into like the lighter brown one, and it's a little bit more. Yeah, I think Greedon is the evolution, but I can't remember the first form of it. I knew exactly what you're talking about. He actually did look a little bit like, since we're on the same page, we're literally duck to duck communication right now. Yes, he was a chonky one. I was like, dang, you're not. Yes, Squovit, yes. Literally, you get the Chad award today. You literally get the ribbon too. Yes, 𝗎𝗡𝗙𝗡. Literally. He was 𝗎𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡 looking. He was chalky, you know? I was like, dang, look at that little boy eat, that chunky little boy. Watch him, watch that little boy, that chunky little boy. He's eating that chunky little thing. He's a chunky little boy. Watch that chunky boy eat. Go, chunk boy, go. Eat that nut. Yeah, it was so entertaining to watch. But Big Chungus, he was I don't know if very is the right word, but he was a chunky little bean. Oh, I want to go to like an animal cafe and pet something one day. That'll be fun. I don't really get to see animals too often either, so I would love to just like pet a dog or even pet a cat if I could. Yeah, he was like a heckin' chonker. And speaking of chonker, I'm like looking at my desk. It's not that bad, but it kind of is bad. I know I started talking a little bit earlier, like I think at the beginning, that I wanted to do more, I say journaling, but it's more towards like my collage work and stuff. I haven't really been touching that for a while now. Oh, excuse me. I haven't touched that for a while now, but I do want to get back to doing it at some point. I don't want to... I'm probably not going to film videos back. I know I have... Technically, I made 3, but I had archived one of them because I wasn't really feeling it. But I know technically I have 2 in the little playlist. But we'll see how I feel on journaling. I would love to... Or it's really like me doing scrapbooking and collages and things of that nature. I would love to... I'll have to start back doing it again. I just really haven't found that spark, that confidence. I don't think confidence is the word, but the spark in me being like, ah, yes, I'm gonna sit down and start doing it back. Oh, you're fully back. Nice. Hopefully you found your cat. You found your cat. Nice. Welcome back, cat. Meow. Mom, why is that lady talking to that squirrel? Stay away, Kevin. Don't get too close to her. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. S-I-M-P. Squirrels in my pants. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Squirrels. You'll get there when you get there. I hope so. I have been finding comfort in doing other crafts that I've quote-unquote discovered. I don't know if it's discovered, but it's something that I wanted to do that I haven't really done or explored, but I have a better understanding of it because I did the research for this craft. So maybe at some point I can show you pictures or examples of it, or examples of what I've done. But I barely touched the surface in starting this new craft. It involves ribbon and lace and beads and stickers too, and washi tape. It's like a whole bunch of different mediums to it, or supplies. And I only did it once and it was really comforting for me, and I was like, I think I want to explore that other side of working with lace and ribbons and all that fun jazz. But working with just stickers alone and paper is fun too. It sounds weird that I'm saying that and you don't have any imagery to go along with it, but I will let you know, or I will show examples where and when I'm able to. Practice one better one does. That is true. That is very, very true. What are my favorite sweets? I actually need to stop eating sweets for a little while. So weird for me to say. And as you're saying that, hold on. I was like, I didn't even drink any water for the little amount that I've been sitting here. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from sweets because I feel like I might be getting a cavity. I have to, because I've been waiting for my wisdom tooth to recover here. I didn't also use my flosser yet, so I have to try to play around with my flosser and see how it works. But no sweets for me right now. I am on a sweets ban. No sweets. Did I get big bro with a D's nuts joke? I did not. I sadly did not. Big bro number 2, I have not gotten them with any sort of joke. Period. Because I haven't seen him for a while. I think I'm gonna see him sometime soon, but I don't have any joke prepared for him. Is the other thing. So I have to do my research. Unless you guys have some good not even a pudding one. No, I'm trying to save content for when I see him, like content in my brain. Content, yeah, I'm trying to save content in my brain that I specifically cater to my big bro. Ask my bro to Google Sigma. And then what do I say after that? What do I say after that? Huh? Write that down. Ask to Google. I have to know the finishing move. Doesn't drink water, has cavities. She truly is a vtuber. Ah, yes, you know I am that ITGIRL Sigma boss. Well, let's see. I'll let you know when I see him, and if I can get him, and if I can't, then what? Where can I see the rules? I didn't come up actually the first time I joined here. So you never, the 3 times that I asked you to read my rules and you told me that you did read my rules, you never read them. Literally cat salute emoji says it all. So if you are on a mobile device, yeah, the description, there's a description box, or there's like a little, there are 3 dots that say more. You should click on that and the rule should be there. Am I 50% duck and 50% dove? I can be whatever percentage you want me to be. I put the dove part in my name so I can protect my peace and have my peace. That is why I said, that's why the dove part is there. Duckie is there because I like ducks. I think that's fair enough. Also, have you not watched the lore video, my man? Or my homie? Your profile picture looks a little bit like Ruby, but I could be very wrong. But there is a sweet lore video on my video, in my video tab of my YouTube channel, and the exciting lore video is there. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. You should look at it. Definitely a hardworking woman. Great storytelling. Great storyboarding, and the best lore video that you've ever seen. Like hawk goose. Like, you mean, isn't it goose hawk? What do you mean hawk goose? Gogeta and hawk goose. But yeah, please do read my rule set. Don't lie to me. I think if anything, I prefer for you to tell me where's the rules because I can't see them. So you forgot. maybe hawk or goose hawk. I was about to say hawk goose. Maybe goose hawk one day is gonna come here instead. And I'll be like, you guys are gonna be like, where's Dove? And I was like, what Dove? There was Goosehawk the whole time. Question mark. Question mark, question mark. Back to rules. Decided to reread. Did you mean to type liver for the stuff on other people? Did I write something else? Thank you for double checking. I have to double check. Let me double check because... Great. Dove, you don't even remember what you wrote? I'm sure that everything is supposed to be pretty neat and solid and clean and spelled correctly. Livers. Let me... I'm trying to look. I think it's like liver as the part of the body. Oh, okay. Now I'm understanding. I thought when you said liver, you meant that I spelled liver wrong, but you're thinking it's you're thinking liver as in it's another part of the body. So I will change that term to say, thank you for pointing that out, Kat. I will change it to say content creators instead. I think that'll make more sense. Change rule set where it says livers to content creators instead. All right, thank you for letting me know that and pointing out like any sort of confusion. I will make sure to change it. You thought you were gonna see a dub video, but no, it was 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡, and I will say the whole time, goose hawk goose hawk hawk goose hawk goose hawk hawk goose hawk goose hawk gawk hawk goose. Yep. So we will see, we will see. That's not really we will see, but it's me changing up my thing. Yes, you silly little tee hee ha ha goose. You silly little tee hee ha 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 hoo ha ha goose house goose. Thank you for entertaining us. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Although I really haven't done much. Although I've been here for 3 hours. I will tell you right now, I am shocked that I've pretty much been here for 3 hours because yes, definitely buenas noches. Get a good night, cat. Buenas noches, oyasumi nasai. Definitely get a good rest. And thank you very much for coming on in too, because I appreciate it. I think also too that I might shut down a little bit soon too. A little bit soon meaning like about to end off here, because I think it's time for me to go to bed too. Time for me to go to bed in the sense that I'm getting pretty eepy, and I'm just sleepy eepy boots. What time do I have now? Time for bed. Bedtime. Time for me to sleep and get a good night rest. So with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for some Monster Hunter action. We will continue on with Iceport and see where that takes me and where that takes us. Just like as an FYI, right now, I haven't really grinded, so we'll see if I end up, or what I will do is probably start off with grinding, and then maybe I can switch into like continuing on with the story. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming on. And to be honest with you too, I wasn't really expecting anyone to come on in today, so, or not anyone meaning like I thought I was only gonna get like 2 folks in here. So again, I'm very thankful for all the support and all the love. Thank you to all the new faces that came in as well, and definitely have a good night. I'll see ya tomorrow, and as always I'll keep you updated. But for now, goodbye, bye 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 bye. See ya. More of these will come soon enough. But bye 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 bye.